Here's your notice.
Every Friday night. No cooking necessary, no assembly required.
All right. Hello.
What's up?
Is it me or is it an echo? Is there an echo? Maybe not. Maybe it's just me. It just sounds weird. Okay, welcome everybody to Beyond the Gates, the wonderful podcast where we discuss all things beyond the gates. Thank y'all for tuning in this week. It was an interesting week, even though we only have 4 days, right?
It was.
He gave us everything we needed to give. We're still waiting.
Still trying to figure out why we only had 4 days, but I digress. I think this is what I think. I don't know, but we'll see. What I think is because we all know Thanksgiving's coming up, it's going to be a short week. So either one or two things is going to happen. We're not going to have no episodes at all that week, or we're going to get episodes that week and maybe they shorted us this week and we'll get shorted next week. Maybe they're trying to build up so that we have enough for that week. I don't know what they're doing.
I don't know either, but I don't like it because it didn't make sense to give us not even on Veterans Day, but take Monday off and not Tuesday.
Right. Yeah, that didn't even match. Whatever. No. They be doing weird stuff.
Anyway, let's get the party started here, folks. Danny and Andre. Danny calls off the photo shoot because she said she saw something in Andre's eyes that he was not being truthful about why he didn't want to do it. Was Andre's excuse acceptable?
No. It still didn't answer the question as to what the risk is.
So that I understand, Andre was basically going along with it just to make Danny happy.
So he says.
And he felt that he was just going to be a non-factor regardless if he gave effort or not. So he just wanted to have Danny go through with it so that she can have a dream or a bucket list thing basically checked off, right?
Yeah, his worry was that he would be so bad that it would take away from her legacy or whatever.
Right. So he says.
So he says.
My question is, was he being truthful about that? Because it just seemed a little too, I don't know.
I think that there was some element of truth in there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do I think that was the real reason that he is so adamant about not doing it? I don't think that was the real reason, but I think that there was some element of truth in terms of what he told her.
I think so as well, but going back to what the PI said about him just all of a sudden stop taking pictures, like he was on red carpets, he was doing all of a sudden, and now all of a sudden nothing. That's more than you just being camera shy.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Well, and not only that, they would have never brought it up if they weren't going to do something with it.
Exactly.
Because something is going on. Hi, guys. Had technical difficulties. I'm here now.
That's all right.
Technical difficulties.
I know. I'm like in the bed, but in the gates. In the bed, but in the gates.
Look, hey, I'm in the bed too. Angela, we in the bed together, but
laying up on the counter.
He do look like he laid on
the counter. I'm chilling.
He's chilling.
Like on a Michael Jackson, Luther Vandross cover album.
You definitely got that Michael Lean. That got it going on.
On the album cover.
He do have it.
I don't know why I'm only getting half of my look at it. See, if I change it that way, I don't know what's going on with that. So I'm sorry.
I don't know, but we gonna rock with it, y'all.
With the ground.
Y'all go ahead and put in the comments. There's quite a few of you tonight. Put in the comments, introduce yourselves, let us know where you're watching us from as we are discussing this. And maybe some of you can be gatekeepers. This is what we called ourselves. If you are new to the podcast, we are gatekeepers. We're here behind the gates and we do all wonderful things. We're going to have, I think, 2 more raffles for our Procter & Gamble basket, and then that's it, guys. We're going to do the drawing, and that's going to be it for the year. So y'all might want to try to get in here tonight, get in here next week, and that's it. We're closing the raffle off. So do everything y'all can do to try to get those free entries. But back to Andre. So now they decide, well, let's just go on to LA. They were going all over the place, and then Danny says, let's just go on and do the honeymoon we originally planned in LA, which, okay. They really could have went anywhere, but LA, I guess that's fine.
Yeah.
As long as they together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Yeah. Just be together, make some memories.
Paris, so we could have met, what's her name?
Celine.
Yep.
They hadn't built the Paris set yet.
Well, all I needed was a red balloon.
You know
what? I'm just so disappointed, Andre. You're really gonna screw this up for everyone.
It's gonna come out, and it's
literally the whole world is now except for a core few.
The problem is, they cannot let anybody be happy for too long. They can't let anybody live in marital bliss in soap opera world. So it's gonna blow up. Hopefully, it doesn't blow up to where it's catastrophic, but it's gonna blow up.
We'll get to a married couple at some point in this discussion.
Let us ride at least through the holidays, y'all.
Yeah.
Holidays always. Seriously, can we make it through the holidays?
No. I want some Christmas drama. I want some things.
No.
I need some Christmas drama.
I'm a Christmas drama, just not with them.
Them.
Okay,
yeah,
I can do with that.
Of the year. Let Danny and Andre at least make it to New Year's.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay, let's get into 2026. Then we can be. Well, I ain't gonna say as messy as we want because we still need them to be together. We can
be moderately messy.
Moderately messy.
Moderately messy.
Mildly
Mildly or mildly messy?
I'll say on a scale. I'll say a scale of about 4, maybe tipping on 5.
Okay, I'll meet you there with a 4.5. And that's where we can go right now.
I'm staying on a 4.5. We don't want to go over a 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything beyond 5 is dangerous territory.
Yeah, you're right about that. You are right. So very right about that. And hold on, have I done something? I think I have. Hold on. But yeah, speaking of which, like it's just that ain't the way to go. I need them to stay, I need them to be cool for just a few weeks longer. Now we can have all the Winterfest drama we can handle. I'm down for it.
Yes.
I am down for all that we can handle. But everybody else, I need them to be cool.
Yeah, let us get through Winterfest without Danny and Andre drama.
I agree.
Yeah, we got enough with everybody else, don't we?
You think it could be he has a love child?
I'm so sorry.
If he's on the
but
run,
I don't think there's going to be any long-term Andre and Ashley, because I think that they have seen and know that except for a very small handful of y'all, the majority of the audience for this show wants no parts of Andre and Crashly.
Ashley.
No,
I've seen them put Ashley with Isaiah.
Doctors Without Borders.
No, I'm talking about that's what I've seen on the thing. Ashley.
No, they need to put her with Doctors Without Borders.
They're not going to get rid of her. She's been cast. She is a series regular. She's not just going to go away, is what everybody wants.
She wanted to go away. She can just go away for a little while.
She has a very interesting take, and when I'm talking about Jen Jacobs, and let's just go here for a second. Her take on what's happening with Ashley and Andre. She thought that Ashley was very courageous to finally say now who she wants, and in this moment that whole pouring her heart out took a lot for Ashley to finally open her mouth and say what she wants. So she said she thinks that Andre and Ashley are the definition of two ships sailing, and so she doesn't know what holds for their story. She's up for it, whatever, but she said Ashley was very courageous. So I think that they're going to try to explore Ashley speaking up more for what she wants. Whether she gets it or not, I don't know.
It's honestly, it's not even a matter of us not wanting her with Andre, which we don't. But it's more so about the fact that you ain't even been single 24 hours.
Well,
not even 24.
Everyone knows you don't know
for about a good 5.
Right. You clearly do not know what you want.
Not even 5 minutes before she called him over there, right?
And look, and did you catch
one commercial break
that she said something to Naomi about Iran and Andre? No, Heifer, you picked up the phone and texted him 911. You ain't run into nobody, and you did it.
Wasn't gonna tell that.
Huh?
She wasn't going to tell her that when she had just had that conversation with her about that's your mother's husband. Is she going to turn around and say, oh, and by the way, I called him over and told him how much I loved him? She wasn't going to say that, even though Naomi pretty much gave her permission to do it. She wasn't going to say, hey, this is what I did. Everybody is very, very untruthful here. But speaking of untruthful.
Which one?
Now, y'all have to let me know what pictures is coming up, because my phone don't allow me to see what's going on.
Oh, it don't?
No.
But you should be able to see, yeah. Oh, you gotta maybe minimize the screen.
Minimize the screen.
On the phone, it still should do something.
You flip it, no, not that way.
No, but if he's watching, he's saying he can't see it while he's actively open.
If you change your orientation, maybe you have an iPhone. If you turn it from vertical to horizontal,
sideways,
that looks even better right now, just like that. And that should be able to let you know. Let's test it and see. Speaking of untruthful,
back from your appointment, how did it go? Well, I got the 3rd degree from our daughter, so I'll bottom line it for you. It went well.
Oh, music to my ears.
I hope that doesn't mean you're going to burst into song again.
Don't worry, I can take a hint.
You smell like perfume. There's something familiar about it, but I can't quite place it.
I was in town. I ran into Don Hall's chief of staff.
Oh, that stern woman who always walked around with a leather-bound notebook?
The very same. Yeah. She always did go a little heavy with the perfume. She lives in Virginia now. Doesn't come to town too often.
Well, good. Because I don't like my man coming home with another woman's scent on him. I'm going to get some iced tea. Would you like some?
Oh, very much. Thank you so much.
Was it just me or was there a horrible echo?
I think it's just you because I didn't hear an echo.
Trying to fix stuff, but yeah, there was an echo.
Okay.
I didn't hear an echo.
Well, we do, and it's bad.
Well, I
Not
don't know
now,
who it can be.
just when you played the video.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't hear it. But speaking of that person's scent, whose perfume it is, it belongs to this woman right here. Y'all put in the comments what y'all, I want to hear y'all's theories, and the wilder the better. What's Vernon doing with Sharon? Everybody says, oh, she teaching him to sing.
That's what I heard too.
Everybody says,
notes
oh,
all
she's
right.
teaching him a song. Why you got to take your cufflinks off to sing?
That's what I'm saying.
And why wouldn't you just put them in your jacket? Yeah.
And why she said, "Let me take you back to the hotel to show you what I mean." What you showing at the hotel? What you showing?
I'm sorry. Even if he teaching her to sing, she is out of pocket and needs her behind whooped.
Listen, he hitting notes. He hitting some kind of notes.
And everybody's saying this is the proof right here. Them being at Uptown is the proof that he's not cheating. And I say it's just the opposite. This is the alibi because everybody is saying, then there's no way Vernon will be caught in public with somebody like this, knowing that everybody know. That's the exact reason why he would go in public, because he's gonna know that people say, nah, that's not gonna happen. He's just whatever for the articulates, and they can explain it away just like we're explaining it away. Oh, he's teaching hers for a surprise for Anita.
I don't think he's having an affair with Sharon.
Listen,
I think if he's gonna cheat, it's gonna
the reason you think he's not is the main reason why he is, because that is
I think he's not because I think that's too obvious.
That's why it is, because I'm saying it's too obvious. You know how people, you remember when we saw the movie Basic Instinct and she said, I'd have to be pretty stupid to write about a murder in my book and then carry the murder out the exact way that I wrote it. I'd be announcing myself as the killer. Yes, writing the book gives you an alibi. Everybody knows we're here in public. You know our relationship. You're not going to think anything of it. So yeah, we can go around and do whatever and nobody but the wiser right under your face.
I don't think that's what it is. But even if I don't necessarily think it's the singing, but it could be. The singing makes more sense than an affair. What doesn't make sense is them damn cufflinks.
Them cufflinks on the dresser. Come back to my place.
Coffee table.
I think they're doing all that to bait y'all into thinking it's an affair.
But why would it be on the dresser?
I am all for it not being an affair, and I am all for it being her teaching him how to sing. But that is also the obvious answer as well, because everybody, it's just that. Exactly. So I'm playing the devil's advocate here because everyone is saying, "Oh, it's just a singing thing." Just too obvious. The writers want you to think that. What happened?
My lemon drop.
The drink or the piece of
candy? My lemon drop spilled.
Oh, you dropped
the drink?
Yes.
Or a piece of the drink. Okay.
The actual candy or the drink?
The beverage.
She said the drink, the beverage. And that's what I said, Marvella. It is they are messing with us to make us believe. I think the singing although I want in my heart of hearts to believe that's what it is, I also think that's too obvious. And the affair, I think we don't want it to be so. It could be so. But either way, it's something sketchy that's not right going on. You done left your cufflinks over there. You done got close enough to this woman for her perfume to be on you. Now, I never came home from across the table with somebody in my perfume, or their perfume was on me, or their cologne was on me. Not from
now
dinner.
you just in town. And you supposed to be on tour?
Exactly. They supposed to be somewhere touring. And it'd be funny for Tracy to call Anita and say, I hadn't seen Sharon. We had
a couple of weeks.
Right.
She told me she was going to DC. Oh, you
how
you think she's in on it?
Do these notes. How long it take to teach a few notes? You've been in hotel for over a week now. Winterfest is not until for a few more weeks, so.
Well, I mean, the way he sounded was bad. Who's that on the table? Miles Davis? No.
And I'm glad you said that, William Jordan, about him pushing for the group to reunite, because I was thinking about this last night. Remember, Vernon was having those sketchy phone calls way before
way in the beginning.
the R2 got back together.
He sure has.
So was he talking to Sharon before, or is this new and he had something else going on? Because he was having them side-eye conversations before the
y'all want him to cheat with everybody. First he's cheating with Barbara, now he's cheating with Sharon. He done did the whole group.
I don't want him to cheat. Believe me, I think somebody need to have the value here, but they have to give Vernon some dirt. I think he cheated with Barbara way back before, because I tell you, Leslie's his child. That's gonna come.
I want a boy child. Let him have a love child, but let it be a boy. We need some more men on this show.
But then I said Isaiah, but y'all said that was too young.
No,
I mean, I continuously avail myself to be one of Bill's illegitimate sons, but the cast and crew don't want to hear me out.
Me Vernon, one of Vernon's illegitimate.
He too young to be one of Vernon's now.
You're gonna be Bill's illegitimate from somewhere way back when.
Donald
could be one of the men that Haley got.
Oh. Hell.
Yeah,
you're the Uber driver.
You're
driving for Uber now. That's all you got left.
You got to come and out Haley.
Jesus, you know what? At this point, we'll get to it, but I'll do it. She getting on my nerves already.
That's the Christmas drama I want to see unfold. I want them to have this story exposed before Winterfest.
But right now, Naomi got all kinds of stories that she need to basically break free for her to be saying that she wants everybody to be truthful and transparent. But you're not giving forth any information to anybody else in your family about Crazy Heifer.
Well,
but see, this is the other thing, Ursula. I feel you want that to be the drama. However, then you got to look at it. That makes Bill available. And that also jeopardizes Andre.
Well, no, I'm not necessarily saying that it need to be hailing them. I know we need to have some. I said this story right here.
Oh, this story.
This here does not.
Yeah, they need to go and wrap this one up, because they've been dragging out these secret calls for way too long.
You see how long they drug out the whole thing with Martin. That was
and these calls have been going on about that long.
Yeah, way before then it was starting. So I want to know if it is this too. Now this woman right here in the back, she gonna tell somebody something.
That's why he made sure and said he bumped into her.
Oh yeah, he tried to cover his tracks. Oh yeah,
he tried to cover his ass just like Haley tried to cover hers. Y'all good on the cover up.
Yeah.
Now Joey ain't having that one for him, and Joey ain't having that.
But okay, so, but we'll see. Y'all let us know what's happening here, because I don't like it. Whatever it is, I don't like it. Sharon all the things. She too much of all the things. She too all the things, and I don't like it. But speaking of something else that I did not like this week is this.
You got a hell of a nerve barging in here.
The door was unlocked.
I presume you were hoping our father would come running, eager to make his little princess feel better about having to share him, but that's too damn bad. You know why? Because the man has more important things to do. Like catering to your every need, you mean?
Maybe we should each take a deep breath so we don't say something we'll regret.
Oh, I won't regret a thing. She showed up here uninvited, so clearly she wants to smoke. At last we agree on something.
Tomas, they might need to just have this, get it out of their systems.
You have destroyed any desire I had to want to get along because you are impossible. And I will be fine with us keeping our distance from each other until the end of time. And yet you're here because now you're starting to interfere in my life, and I'm about to let that happen.
I don't want anything to do with your miserable life. I just want you to stop trying to steal mine.
I have as much right to a relationship with our father as you do.
You have no rights. You need to accept the fact that you will always be a dirty little secret who needs to stay in her gutter and away from all of us.
If you want to go to war with me, bring it. But you better think twice before taking me on, because I didn't grow up behind these gates. I had to learn how to fight. And little Miss Rich Bitch, I bet I'm a hell of a lot better at it than you. So you better not push me too far. You are just as crazy as your mother. You're damn right I am. So keep that in mind. Okay? Cute place, by the way.
I have one thing to say. When she went, after she called me a rich bitch and turned and walked away, and she went and followed her, the correct response, Kat, you did real good, homegirl, but the correct response was to grab her by the back of her head and drag her ass.
See, that's where we just...
What you're not going to do is roll up in my house uninvited and talk shit to me.
But see, and this is where I slightly disagree with you, because you ain't got too much gutter snipes, you ain't got too much hood rats, you ain't got too much basic bitches to be calling me before I throw hands on you. Because Eva should have been thrown hands on Kat long ago, because she's gotten to the point to where she thinks that she's where she has a problem with people thinking that they're equals. It's like, no, first of all, I'm not trying to be your equal, but I am just as much his daughter as you are his.
I don't disagree with her stance. I disagree with her rolling up in somebody's house uninvited.
That part. Let me tell you something. First of all, Eva, you dead wrong on two accounts. One, because you're over there. Nobody invited you. Two, for you to say, I'm done trying with you. That girl came to your house and offered you a Chelsea cat bag. And let's be sisters.
She did.
And you showed her that you not only slept with her man, but you threw all of it in her face when she offered you the olive branch. So guess what? Kat is no longer obligated to offer another olive branch to you, because you burned the whole tree down when she extended it to you.
I don't count. I don't count that. I don't count that.
I was never Team Kat, but I agree with Ursula 100%. This is on Eva at this point.
Because if I come to you, whether I'm genuine or not, I came to you. I swallowed my pride and everything about everything, that my whole animosity towards you, swallowed it and came, ate my words and took a deep breath and said, I want to try. And then you do that to me, and now I'm the problem? No.
And it wasn't even okay, it's already happened, like, damn, I fucked up. It was it's already happened, and now I'm gonna throw all that shit in your face.
And not even an apology to Kat. You know what? You did try to come and make it, and how I acted. I was wrong. I should not have done that. Let's try again. She didn't even so much as repent or try to make amends for how she acted in her apartment, even though she got dropped like a hot potato. Because not only did she get hurt, but she stood 10 toes down in it and went after him again at the country club to say, I forgive you, let's try it again. So you went after her man another time after, and he had to shut you down in front of him. And now you just like, but you think Kat's supposed to say, okay, Eva, you done slept with my man once. You tried to get him again. You said all those horrible things to me, but I'm going to extend the sisterhood branch to you one more again to make you part of the family. Hell no.
It's just that she never really wanted her in there anyway. And I get what you're saying, but
No,
she's
she
so
didn't, but she
snarky
did
and
try,
so bitchy about it. It's just, ooh.
But Kat is the only one who has swallowed her pride, walked back her words, and tried. Eva has not at all.
No,
I was watching the same thing.
No, when she basically was working for Ted, and she was like, okay, well, maybe we can work together. She was trying to be open, and what did Miss Cat do? She sabotaged the whole thing.
She did. And look, now don't be wrong. And I speak for me and Ursula. We have never been Team Cat on this. It's not us being Team Cat. It's just in this particular instance, Cat actually did try. She finally was seeing the way.
I do not count. I do not count the Chelsea Cat bad. I don't count that, because the only reason why you did that is because Chelsea. Say what now?
It doesn't matter why she did it.
It doesn't matter, because you only came over there because you had someone whisper in your ear to try and give me another chance. Martin didn't need anybody to try and whisper in his ear to try and give Eva a chance. He without reserve opened himself up to try and at least build some kind of rapport with Eva. Kat
Martin was not along with it from day one, calling her bluff on the reason she was really there. Kat has been there the whole time and seen the deception unfold. So Martin is just catching it secondhand. Kat's seen it all. So what we keep forgetting is this girl did play a very active part in destroying their family.
Yes, and the thing with the difference between what people keep saying that Eva is just like Leslie, I disagree with that, because the difference between Leslie and Eva is that Eva has owned up to the fact, like, you know what? I really messed up in terms of the role that I played. I could have said something sooner. And the fact that I have an active role in why this family is now destroyed still makes me sick to this day. And I will forever be apologizing for that. But at the same time,
not to Kat.
She can't, because Kat is always putting her down. She doesn't let her get the chance to be able to apologize. And even then, Eva has also told Kat that I have apologized at first, but Kat has always said that you will never be my sister. We will never be family. I want nothing more to do with you. Never wanted anything to do with you. And you are basically everything under the sun but the name that I was given at birth. And at some point,
she ate all that and tried to apologize. Yes, she did it.
Caught her. I don't know if she did that under the best of intentions. I think she did it, but it was still.
What ulterior motive did she have? She had no ulterior. She had nothing to gain by apologizing to that girl. Nothing.
But when Kat caught them in the apartment, Eva had every opportunity then to say, you know what? I'm sorry. He told me it was over. I apologize.
And in terms of that whole thing with Tomas, the fact that everybody is skirting through Tomas's role in that thing. Tomas played both Kat and Eva. And even before Eva slept with Tomas, she made sure, what about you and Kat? Every time that things kept getting steamy between the two of them, she would always, before she even made another move, she's like, what about you and Kat? What about you? What about you you two? He would always respond, there is no me and Kat. It's just me and you right now. So at that point, Tomas said that we ain't even together.
I'm not skirting past him. I'm not even, he ain't even relevant, because in my book, he ain't gonna be here in a year. But they will still be sisters in a year.
But at the end of the day, Kat doesn't claim her as a sister. Never has, never will.
She tried to.
She has never authentically tried to do that. I refuse to accept this.
But she didn't authentically, but I'm trying to understand. Okay. Yeah, she went influenced by Chelsea. Someone had to talk some sense into her. Chelsea finally got some sense.
But she listened.
She listened to her and she tried. She didn't go under any false pretenses because she had nothing to gain by doing it. It'd be one thing if she was going because she was going to gain something. She went over there and said, hey, maybe at some point we can be sisters. And out walks her man in a towel. So yes, I'm gonna flip the fuck out.
Watch
or drag.
She done got very upset. Listen,
Girls
I have
bouncing just
always
now.
been 10 toes down for Eva. Let's
Yeah.
just make that clear. However, I can call her out when she wrong. And this was dead wrong. And the way she acted when she slept with Tomas, that was dead wrong. Has Kat been wrong all along?
Hell
Not
yeah.
necessarily, because in the beginning she did know that she was trying to destroy their family, and I would have went after her with 2 missiles too, trying to come with what you did. Now that it's out and all that or whatever, it's gonna take me a minute to accept you as family. I'm gonna look at it through my own personal lens. It's gonna be a minute. If somebody come in talking about I'm your daddy's long lost daughter and I tried to break up my parents and now I want you to accept me as your equal, it's gonna be a minute, boo. I might not go out of my way to sabotage you and do all the things that Kat did, but it's gonna be a minute before I sit across to the Thanksgiving table with you and say thank God for my sisters. That ain't happening no time soon.
And it's one of those things where I posted in a comment in the Facebook group. I said I don't expect them to be buddy buddy. It's one of those things where they can have an unspoken understanding, like, you know what, I really don't like you, you don't like me, but at the same time we're gonna keep our distance. But at the same time, I won't say coexist. But as long as you don't do nothing to me over here, I won't do nothing to you over there.
Right.
And it's one of those things where I have where in terms of Kat, whenever Eva and Isaiah were talking, and then she inserted herself into the conversation, it's like for me personally, that rubbed me. I'm speaking as if I'm Isaiah and I'm a plastic character in the plastic show. That rubbed me the wrong way. Because it's like, what are you gaining out of this?
Right.
Because even Tomas and Chelsea in that same scene, they said, I can see why you feel the way you feel, and no one's trying to dismiss how you feel with how Eva's basically played into your whole family's dynamic at this point. But at the same time, you kind of started that. Now, I will say that I will yield and say, should Eva follow Kat to her house? No, because that's a whole breaking and entering if Kat really wanted to be about that life, or trespass. But at the same time, I can understand why Eva followed Kat to her house. It's like, okay, I need to get one thing straight, and we're gonna get one thing clear right now, right here, right now.
In my house, because I might shoot you in your pinky toe.
Hey,
I'm trying to
if
figure out.
Kat pulled out a gun, I wouldn't be able to say anything. It's like, hey, protect your house, stand your ground.
I'm trying to figure out how she walked up out of there with her front still intact.
The same way Ted, the same way Carlton has walked out bruise free. The entirety of that whole thing.
I don't understand it, but Eva, I'm sorry, you're wrong. You lost some cool points with me with this because this is not, to me. If you claim that you want respect and you want that, you went to the Cat went low and you went to hell's front door.
Oh, I'm down for that.
And I'm like, nah. But in her house, and then you're gonna call me a bitch in my living room, and you left with all your teeth intact.
Look, at the same time, Kat has called her every other name other than that. Now, I will agree she shouldn't have followed her into her house. I will agree. I will yield to that. But at the same time, I can understand where someone has had enough, and it's one of those things where, okay, look, we gonna hash this out. Now, preferably, it should have been done in public, but I'm kind of glad that Chelsea and Tomas were there to witness how a general conversation goes between the two of them.
Oh, yeah, and the way Chelsea gave her that side eye, I was like, shout out to Chelsea.
Look, I was here for Chelsea. She said, you know what, Tomas, just hush and let these little heifers go at it, because at this point, they need to get it out of their system.
This whole scene just rubbed me all kinds of wrong. And then you're going to come up in my house and threaten me, bring it, because I know how to fight. Like,
but can Kat fight, though? Tell me, can Kat fight, though?
Let me tell you something. My impression is that she couldn't, but what I noticed, if you notice, their what's the word I'm looking for? Their posturing in the scene.
Mhm.
She didn't back down at all.
She did not.
She
She did not back
forward
up
on every step. She stepped forward. Now, someone who's scared is gonna step back. She stepped right up.
And even looking
The
this
only
picture
thing
right
she
here,
didn't do was
her
grab her
shoulders
by the
are
back of her head and drag
her
her back down.
shoulders. Look in this picture. Her shoulders are squared up. She looks like she's firm on her feet. Okay, what you got to say? She actually looks like she's the one in control here. Eva's like all in her face, neck rolling, and Kat's just standing there like, yeah, okay.
I'm sorry, my bet's on Eva.
I mean, I can see Ted sending his daughter out for some taekwondo.
Nah.
Yeah, she's probably had all kind of lessons. Now, street fighting, no. Yeah. But she's probably had all kinds of lessons and self-defense and karate and all kinds of stuff. But she doesn't look scared, and that's half the battle right there. Is how you feel. It's
my bet
everything in a fight.
My bet is on Eva.
I don't know.
But you know what?
You didn't come to fight. She did. If she came to fight, she should have had that hair in a ponytail.
But you know the way they keep teasing us like that, though, it's leading up. It's leading up to a fight.
I need to fight. Look, if we gotta have drama for Christmas, leave Danny and I let them fight. Let them fight us Winterfest.
That's gonna be one of them Jill and one of them Abbott sister fights back in the day. And why?
Let them fight at Winterfest. Let them tear Winterfest up.
Listen,
I'm here for it.
On this 14th day of the 11th month in the year of our Lord 2025, let the bets be placed on this day. My bet is on Eva.
I think I'm still on Eva.
I think I'm gonna have to break rank and go with Kat on this one.
I'm going with Kat just off the fact that she ain't backing down.
Yeah, because Kat sneaky just as much as Eva, but she's proven to be even more so. She's resourceful. So I'm gonna have to break rank, even though Eva is my girl. I'm 7.5 toes down for
I'm
Eva.
hollering
7.5 toes.
I can't even give her all 10 because she done pissed me off. I'm about 7.5 toes.
I mean, Eva definitely can take. I think Eva initially in my thought pattern, Eva would be able to take her, but because of the fact that she is not backing down at all, I see no fear. I'm going with Kat.
I have to go with Kat. I gotta go with Kat. Everything in my instinct, in my gut says Kat. I'm doing my what's her name? Miss Pope. What's her name?
Olivia.
Olivia. Yeah, I'm gonna say Anita. My Olivia Pope, and I'm gonna trust my gut on this one. And my gut says if it go down, Kat gonna be the one standing.
So look, we putting out a message right now. Dana White, UFC. Look, UFC 232. Dana White. We want to see Eva and Kat at the Winterfest ball.
Yes, a good old power slap ball.
Yeah.
I need to see weave and tracks all on the flow.
Oh gosh.
Good old messy one. Them all
them
blossoms and
buds that Anita's doing. She can't have all that hair out.
They just tear it up. Garland everywhere. Bulbs broken. Poinsettia leaves everywhere. Just tear it up. Just tear it up.
Y'all have given us everything on this show except for a good fight.
A good cat fight.
We need a good fight. All shows need a good cat fight.
A good one. A good one. You right about it.
It could have been Nicole. It could have been Nicole and Leslie, but Nicole wanted to play and be cute.
Yeah.
Well, no, because Ted stopped that because Nicole was around her neck. Remember, Ted.
I don't believe
off of that.
Yeah.
Nah,
yeah. Nicole's inner Anita came out that day.
She jumped around that girl's neck.
No, in all honesty, we were about to have a whole Anita and Leslie fight. Because Anita's about that life. She said, don't let this highbrow fool you. I'm from Detroit.
Yeah, she did. She slapped the taste out of her mouth.
And I was here for it.
Get out her face, get out her house. How many times?
Get out of my way.
Now, don't get me wrong. I love me some Leslie with her cuckoo self. Yeah. I love me some Leslie. Yeah. But she deserved that slap.
She should have you.
She did. She deserved it.
You can still hear that slap.
But now, speaking of our girl, we brought up Naomi.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look.
No, man, that osteo thing is heavier than it looks.
Yeah. What's going on, Ash?
If I'm real about it, I could have been more honest with him too.
How?
I didn't tell you I saw Andre a couple of days ago. And he told me he's falling in love with his wife, aka your mom. I guess my timing really is lousy, huh?
So maybe you had some leftover feelings for Andre when you got back with Derek. But Ashley, that is nothing like Derek letting you believe that he was still completely paralyzed. Like, that's apples and eggplant.
Why she act like she on trial? Why is she approaching her whole life like she is everybody's prosecutor? Naomi is working my nerves. I'm sorry for the Naomi fans out there. Naomi is working every nerve I got.
Naomi is still reeling in from the whole false pregnancy thing and how Jacob responded to that. She thinks that she has to be the she thinks she has to be the advocate for the I don't me being male, I have to tread lightly with this. She is she's speaking for the feminism demographic in terms of these last week.
I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with you and your burn your bra situation and women that stand on truth and all that girl power. I'm down for all of it. But the way she is approaching this, you have burned your husband at the stake in the process of womenism. Okay, you have forgotten that this man's feelings matter too, and you have pushed him to the side. And if that's what you want to do, go on and divorce this man, and you and Ashley move in together and do what y'all gonna do, and be free and single together, and sit in the bar every night and drink your sorrows away and talk about how you wish you had a good man, because Naomi is doing everything she can to push the good, patient, gentle man she got away.
And see, the thing with Ashley is that even though I don't want her and Derek to be together, let me make that abundantly clear. I think Ashley can do 10 times better than Derek, in my honest opinion. But Ashley is making valid points in terms of how she handled the whole engagement thing too, because she wasn't necessarily completely honest 100%, like Derek wasn't honest 100%. She kept on pushing back the date and avoiding setting the date.
You're right.
You're right.
See, that's the problem, is that Naomi is making excuses and dismissing that. Like she is just as guilty as Derek is. Derek was dead ass wrong, and she was dead ass wrong. Because how you engage to somebody and in love with somebody else.
And then here's the thing: she's even trying to tell Naomi, I shared some wrong in this too, and she's like, "But that don't matter. That don't matter. Don't forget what he did. Don't forget what he did. Don't forget what he did. What did he do?" You got to say, if you're going to be an impartial judge, Ashley, yeah, he felt this way and you felt this way. This is where y'all both missed it. You can't just, I mean, she's following girl code because I'm going to be, well, no, I'll take that back. I was going to say, I'm going to be ride and die for my girls, whether they right or wrong. But most of the time, I normally tell you when you're wrong. I'm going to be ride or die for you in public. I got your back. But behind closed doors, I'm going to say, now, you know you was wrong. And this is where you missed it.
Same thing with guys. It's like, I'm gonna be vocal about supporting you 100%. And then behind closed, like, nah, bruh, really? We really doing this?
You know.
You really have me out here looking a fool defending you while you know you wrong.
Exactly. And how are we gonna fix this? Because you dead wrong. Yeah. You dead wrong. But in public, yeah, I'm gonna have to be 10 toes down for you. I'm gonna have to be. But Naomi is refusing to tell Ashley the truth.
And that's the enabling Dupree women syndrome that is abundant.
Yes. She's just like, I'm gonna ride for you and whatever, and we just gonna hate our men at this point. This is the he woman man hating club. Yes, The He Woman Man Hating Club. That's exactly what this is.
Why are we both thinking about the same thing?
So you can't do that. Like
William said he's tired of Naomi's storyline. It's getting old.
We are over it.
What did y'all say? Y'all
I'm really over
it.
We're talking about William's comment. He said he's tired of Naomi's storyline. Fast forward. I agree. Let's move on.
You need to hurry up.
She
don't want to get off the pot, Naomi. She's either going to let it be or she's gonna. I'm like, what did she want him to do? She doesn't want the baby. She doesn't want a baby. He already said okay. He still wants her, and she's still dragging it on and being angry at him for having his feelings. You can't be upset with him for having his feelings.
And the thing is, in the past, he's not still talking to you about it. He's trying to move on, and you still hopping as if every conversation you have can automatically rewind y'all a month and have it not happen. It doesn't work like that. And then, well, we'll get to her in a second, but the fact that she sat there at that dinner table today and said, we have no secrets. We don't keep
I don't
secrets.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Secrets. You are the queen of secrets.
Because she got everybody's secrets.
And just like Jacob said, you talking about secrets and your friends, and you ain't told your daddy that Haley faked this miscarriage about this baby, and now about these pills that we done saw. You still ain't gonna say nothing to Bill. And she's like, well, if that makes you feel better, you go ahead. How is that making me feel better? And how is that my responsibility? That's your father.
Right.
So you're being a hypocrite. Again. You are picking and choosing who you chose to tell what to. And isn't that what Derek did? Because Jacob could say, and even Derek said, Jacob has been pressuring me to tell him. Jacob didn't say, keep this secret and go along with it. He said, bruh, you need to tell it because it ain't my place to do so. So why you can't give him
the same grace?
That same grace and say, okay, you're right. Because did you go back to Jacob and replay every conversation you and Ashley have?
Nope.
Did you tell Jacob what Ashley said she still had problems, feelings for Andre, and that's what Derek was feeling? Did you tell Jacob that?
Any of that?
No.
Nope.
So you good.
But you considered that girl code and girl talk. So didn't that same thing that Derek and Jacob did?
Mm-hmm.
Even though Jacob pushed him to tell the truth, you didn't push Ashley to tell Derek about your feelings for Andre.
Nope.
Because she wanted to jump on the horse and just go and propose without basically figuring out her feelings and what she wanted out of her life in the first place.
Right.
Too impulsive. If you needed to figure out your life, you needed to figure it out before he sat there and got sick. You could have still been his friend and been there for him without proposing.
Right.
It saw where everything was going to go. But you wanted a man real quick because your so-called man was gone.
Right.
So you could be like, oh, I'm happy over here. I'm fine. I'm lovely. No, girl, you're not.
Exactly. You're not. And it's just kind of like
I'm tired. It's tiring. I'm tired of y'all.
I think we are all universally tired of her. Like either give her another man or give her something so she can quit like obsessing. It's like you said, she doesn't even get to process what she wants. She breaks up with Derek. 5 seconds later, she on the phone telling Andre, come here. Like,
I mean, I don't want her off the show, but it's like she needs to somehow in this kind of storyline, it was what's going on with her. She needs to get away, figure her shit out, and come back.
Right.
And it needs to be a whole Sabrina kind of thing. She needs to come back, be like a whole new, okay, I got, like you said, what is it? Doctors Without Borders would be perfect, but I don't want her to go off. But
I say Doctors Without Borders because she could go there and find some.
But I mean, it'll take her off the show. So that's what I'm saying. Unless they basically skip months ahead and bring her back.
Purpose.
But she needs
shout out though. So her hair looked really cute.
Girl, why are you in my head? I was just about to say I don't like her, but her hair looks good.
Her cute. Well, this was a nice outfit. She did the thing today. I mean, I can call it out. Like I said, I'm loyal to the plot, not the characters. So I can give you.
Who you talking about?
I'm talking about Naomi's hair.
Oh, I was talking about Ashley's hair too. Ashley's
hair looks good. Yeah, it did look good.
But I do like Naomi's hair here.
I like her hair here, and she did a really good job. You know, I can give you kudos when I need to give it to you. I am not gonna hate you, but I hate how you acting.
Yeah,
but she was acting a donkey. But everybody was acting a donkey, especially in this scene today. Since we're talking about this,
yes,
she got them results for them pregnancies all up in Haley's phone. Haley said, I need my phone.
So
Bill drinking like crazy.
So let me ask this question. I'm authentically asking. So if a woman has a miscarriage, is it normal for a doctor to prescribe birth control pills to get the hormone levels back in sync, or is that just something that Haley's making up?
I've never had a miscarriage, but I do know that you can be prescribed birth control for hormone levels.
Kind of get your hormone levels. Yeah,
that is something that can happen. And I don't know that they would do it in case of a miscarriage necessarily, but I do know that they do it for other things. So it's possible.
Because I know that with the whole Naomi and Jacob seeing the notification, and they're like, okay, they're talking about getting pregnant again, and she got whole birth control pills preventing the pregnancy. So what is it really? And they were already skeptical of Haley to begin with.
Well,
so
and then they explained it that she was talking about regulating her. Yeah,
just click on the draw.
No, I think she used that. She probably Googled and said it can be used for that and used it, but she taking birth control because she don't want to be pregnant. But
no, we're not saying that that's
honest.
We said she explained it away real quick.
Oh yeah, she knew that because she knew they saw it. That's why she went ahead to Bill and said what she said, which is why Naomi said, "Oh, she over there putting her halo on right now and fixing it," which is exactly what Haley did. Oh, and the doctor this and that. And Bill looked first and was like, oh, so that's what it is. Birth control pills. Oh, well, okay.
And it's one of those things like with Jacob, I can understand Jacob's perspective, like in terms of man to man. I would want to at least be made aware if something like that was happening. If that makes sense. Now, it depends on how you come at me in terms of whether you come at, well, I can understand that you're trying to come to me in terms of a concerned friend or whatever you want to call the two of them. But it's like, hey, I just want to let you know we noticed that the notification was for birth control pills. Are you aware your wife is taking them? So, but yeah.
But see, Bill being so silly nowadays, he ain't gonna try to listen to nothing nobody say about Haley.
And he can't be that dense.
For my wife.
I know. I was like, he can't be that dense. Can he really?
Well, I will.
But he's got an ego to think that no woman would ever cheat on him, or no woman, like he was thinking about. No woman would, he didn't think that Danny was gonna move on. Come on, no.
Well, I can say
he is a misogynist. He is.
Well, I can say for men, if the right woman comes along, we gonna act stupid. All logic goes out the window for the right woman.
Well, he did not like that Danny and Andre went on their honeymoon. And what was the purpose of her bringing that up anyway?
I don't think that she meant to bring it up for ill intent.
Talking about the trip and everything.
I think it was truly conversational. I don't think that it was meant to try and throw a jab. Now, Bill's reaction warranted Haley's insecurity. Because why you over here just reacting to your ex-wife going on her honeymoon? What you care? Why you care?
But I love that she threw out about the private investigator investigating Andre.
Yeah, did you call him? I mean, she
didn't tell her mom about that either. That's another thing she ain't told.
She didn't. That's right. She didn't tell Danny about Bill investigating Andre. So you got secrets all over the place, Miss Ma'am.
Talking about transparency. Transparency in her world.
Naomi just needs to get over the whole false pregnancy thing is making her combative and argumentative.
You're right.
She overruled.
Yeah. You're right. And with that, let's go for some trivia, you guys, and see who's going to get that entry to the basket tonight. You're not getting the basket, you're getting the entry. Okay. Now, I'm going to say this. If y'all don't get these trivia questions,
child,
y'all do not watch the show. I made up for last week because it was kind of hard and people didn't get the first one. So I made it easy. So if y'all don't get these, then I don't know what to tell you.
And y'all have an advantage because Allie is not here.
You're right. You just so Angela, you check the comments. I took them purposely off the screen for a moment. You can check, see who's doing what. And while we're doing that, Joey's catching on to Randy and Haley, y'all.
Yeah.
Child.
Joey is gonna be the one
to take them down.
To take it down. Because how you just all of a sudden now randomly doing all of this
spot checks on your
spot checks and all of these facial recognitions and going all the way back in the archives. You looking for something.
Mm-hmm. He wasn't looking for something until he caught Randy in that lie. Mm-hmm. When he approached Haley.
Yeah, now he's like, no, let's see when this actually started. Mm-hmm. And it's not even that. I think, well, that part with Haley, but then him going back and doubling, revamping the lie, and saying, "Oh, my bad. I just wanted." Why you even go back and revisit it? Mm-hmm. You told on yourself that you had something to hide, and Haley pulled your chain.
So then let's ask this question: If Randy had been completely upfront in terms of him and Haley's overall plan and goal, do you think Joey would have gone along with it?
Hell no.
No.
He didn't stand to benefit anything from it. But
And
he didn't have
Bill is his
He had to
sister,
say
so I don't think
something.
Bill helps him fix things. So no, he's not gonna go for Haley and basically dump Bill. No.
But he could have told a half truth, and I'm right with Keisha. Haley is my cousin. We didn't want anybody to know that. Whatever. We're family, and that's it. I look out from her from time to time. But being that she has said she didn't have anybody, we thought it would look strange and leave it there. No more, no less.
Yeah.
Because at this point, Haley has done nothing to raise an eyebrow with her legitimacy with Bill.
Right.
Nobody is thinking the wiser of anything else. They don't know that any moment he gonna crock over like a cockroach or something. They don't know.
Don't be trying to adjust that pillow out the picture.
You know what? Angela got a whole headboard in her.
I just went with mine. I just let it go. I didn't even try to make
Marvella called
I got my pom
Mama
pom. My high school is in their championships. Hence, I got on my stag stuff from Berkeley
All
High.
right.
Yep.
All
So
right.
I got my pom pom. But yep, that's it.
It's cold in here.
They're saying Naomi looked at the results. Now, there was a whole nother debate in another group, not ours, about whether Naomi actually processed those results or not. Because the last thing we saw as viewers that it said open the portal, and then she closed it. And Jacob saw that the portal was open, but she told him, "Oh, I'm not." I don't know where she saw I'm not. They didn't give us
acting
that
like she
information.
is, but she's so hormonal and up and down and crazy. Yeah.
And maybe she's I don't know. I don't know, because I was thinking maybe she know and she just gonna secretly do what she need to do.
But he had the computer, so I'm thinking, did he open it? Because I thought he went back and opened it himself.
I thought that too.
They leave a lot up for interpretation on
but
this
they
show.
never actually
A lot of people
showed-
try to be so literal.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
That's what we need to go look up. Yeah. What was episode?
I'll be waiting to see what that's about. But honey, what I was excited to see this week, which made my week for some strange reason, was this right here.
Yes. And she is gorgeous, by the way.
Yes, she is.
She is a beautiful girl. Yes, she is. Perfect.
Yes, she is.
Bring out
Welcome to
the fire in
Fairmont
the boy.
Crest.
Yes. Bring it
What's
on.
her name?
I don't know. I can't remember her name. If anybody that's watching it, y'all remember her name, y'all put in the comments what her name is, because I could not
Bring
remember.
her
I remember
back.
the other
Like
guy
her.
was
Bring her
what?
back.
Kellen.
Yeah, we want her. Keep her there.
Leland was the guy's name. Something like that was the guy's name. I can't remember her name.
Bring her back. Bring her back.
She was gorgeous. But what made me like almost like just like, oh my God. Why y'all trying to? Why she and Ashley? I just knew Ashley was gonna walk.
I was gonna walk in. I'm like, man, you needed some. You really did. I think that would help you get over that girl, but not in her apartment. That's
not in her place.
That was
happy.
Now that was trifling.
That was trifling.
Yeah, that would be trifling. Yeah,
that was very bold of her, though.
It was bold, but on that couch, I mean, they had been kissing for a minute. Wasn't no peck. That
again
was
on the couch. Everybody on the couch.
And Ashley had opened that door and oh my Lord.
See, that would have made a good Friday. That would have
yes.
made a good scene on
Yes.
today. To
Yes.
end up like, oh.
Yeah, that's the messy I'm looking for. I want Ashley to walk through that door, and she would have had a heart attack then. She would have crashed Bandicoot all the way out at that point. She would have been destroyed. It wouldn't have been nothing for Ashley to do at that point. Andre got a woman. I just put Derek out. We're supposed to get married, and now you kissing on the couch.
Look, at that point,
not just on a couch, on my
couch in my house.
Like that point, just throw the whole damn couch away because y'all can have it at that point.
Yeah,
along with that little nasty ass armchair.
Ain't that thing terrible? And then orange at that. Like, what are you thinking?
Well, I can't say much. My blankets are orange right now. And my pillow that Marvella decided to try and call me out on.
Let me
You
tell
have
you
your
something.
pillow on stage.
Let me tell y'all, I want Derek to just keep it moving.
Mm-hmm. At
I
some
want
point,
him to keep it moving.
some point, you just gotta cut. You just gotta accept your L's. Just move on.
Count it as a blessing. The girl cray.
Well, that was a preview for next week, Marvella. That's not how today ended.
Episode 70. 70.
Now, speaking of unrequited love, what is going on? First of all, why does Ted have so much loose lips?
Oh my gosh.
Why would you tell Leslie about Winterfest and that it is honoring her mother? Leslie did not know that.
Yes, he really does.
Both
It's
of
like
them,
he
the
just
whole family
vomit.
got
They
loose
just
lips. Eva and him, they just alike. They talk too much.
they all talk way
to her
too
mama.
much.
Yes, and because that's how she got to the articulate daggone thing, because Eva talks too much.
She does, and they all just I mean, I guess they have to, because you have to advance the story along and you do what you got to do. But come on. Now, I wanted to revisit something before we get all the way back in there, because Ted is just in all types of pickles right now. So I wanted to revisit this right quick.
That will never be true.
Dad, let's just agree to disagree when it comes to her. When you and I look at Eva, we see two completely different people, which is the literal definition of being two-faced.
Well, Eva's not going anywhere. But that's not what I came to tell you today. I came to tell you that you won't either. Not in here. I love you, sweetheart.
I love you too.
Eva should be thankful. She has at least one sane parent.
Was that a compliment?
Probably as close to one as you will get from me these days.
I'll take it.
I'll send your tickets. It'll be a great night.
It always is.
Is Ted, he in a rock and a hard place?
Yes.
I do not feel sorry for him at all.
Like, you have, and that's always the pitfall of having children by multiple people, whether you a woman having babies by two different men, or men having children with two different women. You're always going to find that hard balance in terms of having both children feeling equal to and that they're receiving the same amount of attention and treatment. That's just that is the situation that Ted is in. And the what's making it difficult is that he's not really getting at least in terms of right now. I'm not saying it won't change in the future, but for right now, the ones that's giving him a hard time is really Kat, because she doesn't want Ted to acknowledge Eva, let alone give her any kind of access to what she's always had growing up, because she feels that she doesn't deserve it.
But she's a daddy's girl. She's a daddy's girl.
She is. Yeah. She's a daddy's girl, but I blame Ted for that, because I feel like, yes, he's been trying to make up for lost time with Eva, but at the same token, he's let his relationship with Kat go to the wayside. So it's given reason for her to feel that way. Where if, as a father, it's hard to balance. But at the end of the day, all three of them are your kids. And you need to be there for all three of them, reassuring all three of them, which is why you don't know half of what the hell's going on with your kids.
Exactly, because you pushed the button with Eva so fast to make her feel welcome. You did not give Kat and Martin their time to adjust to the new element. You just so busy, like, let me catch Eva up. You got to bring these kids in the fold. You have yet, and not that Kat would come, but you haven't even suggested let's the four of us get together and sit and talk about this. You have not tried to pull any of them together to adjust anything. You haven't sat down and had a conversation with just Martin and Kat about what your intentions towards Eva are and what you're trying to do. You hadn't even had that conversation with them. So Ted, you're doing this, but they cannot read your mind. And how is Kat supposed to feel that you replaced her mother and now you're replacing her with these two new strangers who have come into town, done all of this evilness, and now broken up our family, and now you are spending every waking moment from having her at the job to dinners at the breakfast at the country club to every single thing you can think of. You got Eva on your arm.
Right.
And see,
you and I ain't even been to the movies together.
And see, even with like the siblings between Eva, Martin, and Kat, Martin hasn't felt threatened by Eva. Martin is just like, okay, I got a sister now. Okay, let's see if we can try and.
But he already had to go through that whole having another sibling when
Martin
Kat was born. So Kat has always been jeopardy. It's like bringing home another newborn or another child. She basically is going through, even though she's an adult and shouldn't be this, pissed, but she has a right to be, feel her feelings and everything. But it's like, still, you're bringing home another child, and I've always been the baby, and now you have another. If it was a boy, it might have even been a little different, but to have another girl, that's basically stepping on her territory right there.
And to Martin's credit,
boy, because she wouldn't feel as threatened as daddy's little girl. Now you got another little girl that basically totally ruined my whole family.
And you paying her more attention than me.
Right. It's like, even if he was dating somebody else as a father, and before I got married, when I was dating a guy that had daughters, they were looking at you kind of like, hey, who are you?
Yeah. Like,
and
my sister.
And it's like, no, you coming up in my daddy's life. Like, no, I'm not feeling you. So
like,
even from that aspect of her coming in, that's a hard sell. And he did needed to basically give his daughter and his son, but he knows how Kat is. Martin seems to be handling it. He knows he needs to give Kat extra attention. She's always had extra attention. He knows how his child acts. He should have basically figured that out.
And it's one of those things where, like, I don't want to make it a sex thing, gender thing, but it's like what you were like, to your credit, when you were making the comparison, like when it comes to what is it, a father dating another woman, and he has daughters, and the daughters feel some kind of way because they feel like the father is giving the girlfriend all the attention, while the daughters feel like they're being pushed to the side, which isn't the case. Same thing with men. Whenever our mothers date other men, and we're like, no, she's my that's my woman. She's my mama, but that's my girl. That. So it's like, stay in your place. My sister had the same issue with the women that my dad dated whenever we were younger, because my sister was protective of my father, and this is after my mom passed. So she felt like she was the woman of the house, which naturally she was, because between me and my dad, she was the only girl.
Right.
So, but it's also one of those things, like with Ted, it was a conversation that was long overdue. And the thing with Ted is that, kind of like what Ursula said, I think it was Ursula said, like, they need to have a gathering with all four of them. No Leslie, no Nicole, just the four of them, to figure out what dynamic they have as father to children.
And I agree. And it's something that should have happened before now.
Yeah.
Way before
now. Now. Point where you can't have them sit down together.
And 2 points. One, to Martin's credit, he is going to be more understanding in that, because you adopted 2 kids. You're going to take a different perspective of what it's like needing family. So that's probably another reason why it was easier for him to accept Eva, looking through those lenses. 2, Marvella, you saying Ted has not replaced her mom. In Kat's eyes, every time she see Ted, she see
Leslie, and knows that the relationship, the family is gone because of that woman, and
because of that woman. But I don't never walk in on you and my mama together. It's always you hugging Leslie at the hospital, Leslie in your hotel room, y'all sitting down at the country club eating. every time you turn around, Leslie is in your proximity.
Yeah.
And not me walking in on you going out of your way to win my mom back.
Right.
And see,
I have very rarely caught y'all together, or you begging and pleading or anything for saying mama, he's poured his heart out. Every time I turn around, Leslie is there aiming to the point of you slept with her again in recent time. So
right.
That's Cat is gonna think.
And see, even with that, it's all about the perspectives, which is going to lead into the other thing that I'm about to try and segue to. With Kat, she thinks that Ted is replacing Nicole with Leslie, which is, at least from our perspective as the audience, far from that case. Because Ted is trying everything to shut Leslie down. And he was trying to talk to Nicole and try and reconnect with Nicole, but Nicole kept pushing him away. So Kat didn't see that side between Ted and Nicole. Even though Kat tried to get Nicole to try and be more understanding, so to give grace. But even with Kat's points, like, you don't see the Eva that I see. The Eva that I see is manipulative and vindictive, while Ted is only seeing someone who is trying to build a relationship with me as father to daughter, and is trying to amend what she has done. But Kat doesn't see that. Only thing that she sees is red and goes into attack mode every time she sees Eva.
Every time.
Every time.
So it's like both were right. It's just one of those things where does the other person begin to try to see the other perspective genuinely before we go into it, before someone tries to clock me on it. But yeah, just in terms of like a genuine sense of trying to look at each other's perspective and the other person's shoes.
And you're right. I mean, and again, at this point in the game, I can't take sides. I'm going to have to back up. But to look at this from Kat's perspective, I understand most of what she's doing. Not all, but most of how she's reacting, because she's hurt. Her whole perfect world, her family, everything blew up.
Yeah.
And she watched it happen. It was a train wreck. She watched happen because she tried to tell them and no one listened to her. And she had to stand back and watch it blow up and say, I told you so. And now the very person that I knew was at least a co-conspirator, the catalyst on the inside of the house to make this happen. Now we're supposed to sit down and share a meal and kiki as sisters. It's going to be a minute before that happened. Not like that, because you have torn my entire world apart. And now I'm hurt. I'm bleeding. I'm mad. And that's all I can do is give you every vile thing I can think about every time I see you, because I'm hurt. That's her perspective. Eva, yeah, I came to town with ill intentions. I was listening to my mama. I played a significant role in blowing this family up. But now that I got to know you all and realize that you are not what my mother said you were, I'm so remorseful, and I tried to stop it, but to me, it was too little too late. You're going to stop them at the anniversary party. Why you ain't pulled Ted aside and say, this was happening? Look, Kat, I know we got off to the wrong thing, but look, this is what's going on.
I need you to get your mom and dad out of here.
Together and help get my mom, because my mom is doing this wrong. You knew it, but you still stood right beside your mother as she blew that whole thing up and just stood there and cried. So you got a very significant role in that as well. And you being sorry, well, okay. But you being sorry doesn't put my family back together. So now I'm supposed to go out of my way and empathize with you because you're remorseful, where my parents are now divorced. The ink is dry because of you. You are the first person of my first line of defense here. It's because of you. Now, Eva, are you upset at all the name calling and all the things? Kat, yeah, you had a point. How many more raggedy bitches can you be, gutter snipes? You know, how many of that are you going to take when you're going to say, listen, I said I was sorry. it ain't much more she can do at this point because she can't take it back. What's done is done.
Right.
But you can have, in my opinion, a little bit more humility around all of the members of this family to continue to say, this is the role that I played in it. But now you bucking up against everybody like you didn't come in town and do what you did. I got an issue with that. Nicole, yes, you're right to say that's Ted's problem. Let him deal with his daughters. But at the same time, you doing more talking to Ted now than you did when y'all was in the midst of all of it. Y'all could have saved this marriage. You really could have put this back on track because y'all flirting more now and being more friendly and calm now that the ink is dry than you were in the times when you're supposed to have been fixing. And we've said this months and months now. Ted, if you put the level of energy into Nicole and your marriage as you did trying to become Eva's father, we wouldn't be here right now.
Mm-hmm.
There wouldn't be any
that might have actually helped Kat to calm herself down with her parents getting back together.
Because she wouldn't have lost everything.
To basically do it if she would basically even come at Ted and be like, try this with her. If she was trying to push them back together, even though Leslie would have had a conniption, but still, it's like trying to fix it. Okay, Kat, I know we're at odds, but let's see if we can get your family back together because I really do, love the two of them.
They should have parent trapped them.
Yeah. And Leslie doesn't help that every time you see Kat, kitty cat, you throwing every salt in the wound you can throw. And Eva is her daughter. Of course, you guilty by association. Mm-hmm. I just ran into your mama earlier.
Yeah. But even then, like with Eva, she's always trying to pull Leslie out of her delusion that there's a chance between her and Ted.
Yeah. She is, but she isn't.
Ted, watch her because she's still there. You think she's your friend, but you need to watch your back. That's all she needs to say is, Daddy, watch your back. I know my mama better than you do.
But she does, though.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
But what
even with Jan, she was telling Jan's like, hey, watch how you.
So what I'm saying, Donna, when I say she is, but she isn't, I'm not saying that she isn't intentionally. I'm saying she is, but she isn't because she's also running and telling Dana or Leslie or whatever the hell her name is every chance she gets, such and such is happening. Oh, Dad's at the hotel by himself drinking. Oh, Dad and Nicole broke up. Oh,
she's not really being direct with Ted about what he needs to do and stop. She needs to stop running her mouth about the bad or stuff that she needs to think and process. Like
giving her mama opportunity,
telling her so much, and she needs to tell Ted, look, Mom is ABCD. This is what she's doing. She said it at the table. Mom ain't never been to a game in how long? Ted's not listening totally. She needs to, I don't know if she needs to sit him out and like a 5-year-old and be totally direct and be like, look, this is what she does. Don't sit here and get yourself tangled up in her web again by trying to be friends. Because he still thinks they can be friends. And I'm like, you can't be this freaking gullible, but apparently he is. So, yeah.
He is, but here's the thing. It's also misdirected priorities because as much effort as Kat put into destroying Leslie, improving, that whole situation and getting rid of Eva, Kat and Martin should have gotten together. And like you said, how we going to parent trap this thing? Let's get Ted and Nicole together in a room and let's talk as a family. Parents, what are y'all doing? Mm-hmm. Did y'all forget?
But everyone feels that since Nicole is this licensed therapist or degreed therapist, whatever you want to view it as, that she knows all the answers and that she is the guru in how to put oneself back together.
No.
That's what I said. Doctors make the worst patients.
They make the worst patients.
So, and she is her worst patient. Because she's not listening to her own. She won't listen to her own advice.
Mm-hmm. Ain't that right, Angela?
What you say?
What? You your own worst patient too.
I am.
See, that's what I'm saying. So that you made the point, and yeah. So I just think that. But now that Winterfest is out, what role do y'all think? I want y'all to put it in the comments. I want y'all to put it in the comments to say what role y'all think Leslie should play in Winterfest. I'm gonna say Leslie should be the one to take out the trash. She should be over the janitorial staff at Winterfest.
You think that's what they're gonna make her do? She will blow the place up.
And giving her a role is to keep her from causing trouble, right?
Mm-hmm. But then you ain't gonna see her if she taking over the trash.
She is not about to take out no trash. She really you want her to blow up the place.
What y'all think Leslie should do? Y'all put in the comments. I want to know what kind of role they gonna come up with for Leslie. They do not need to give her a microphone. God forbid.
Are you sure?
I don't think they would do that. I hope they would.
Yes, I'm absolutely 100% sure.
I think
she'll get up there and on behalf of my mother, I want to think this and this, and y'all push. She was the original articulate, and they killed my mother. But I am here. No.
And you know what? I low key be here for it. I ain't gonna hold you. Because when she gets into her grandiose, over the top, old Hollywood speech dialect, I'm here for it.
She can't have.
She is hot. She is hilarious to me.
When she into that phone, Leslie Dana Thomas. How may I help you?
Yes, she did.
Anita's like,
you know who this is.
You know who this is.
I was going to say Auntie Nita. Leslie is hilarious, but Leslie does not need a microphone.
Absolutely not.
Like, in all honesty, Anita should have just said, you know what?
They have the. Unless she's gonna be in. No, she can't
She
be in charge of the
catering.
raffle.
She need to be over catering or something. Make sure the food is right.
No, because she gonna have some ghetto stuff in there. They ain't gonna be appreciating. No.
Look, Anita was right. She's like the best way you can contribute to Winterfest this year is just being a sponsor. Just let us just
Hey,
fun.
Diane. No, she ain't gonna take out the trash, Diane. That ain't gonna work.
No, she's not. But I'm just trying to say, the wilder the better. Like, come up with something.
Flowers, catering.
They got a caterer.
The fireworks. They already got somebody else to do the fireworks.
Hey. By the way, the caterer is from Columbia, South Carolina.
Yes.
Oh, was she?
Yes.
It's what's her last name? It's something Blacks. What is it?
Leslie. Isn't it Leslie?
I think it's Leslie Blacks. I think is her name. She's from
She's got a restaurant or just catering?
No, she played
no,
she's
not a real caterer. She's an actress.
She's an actress. Okay, I thought she's got a real catering business.
No. Played her.
The actress is from Columbia.
Leslie need to maybe sign the guest list. She need to be at the welcome table.
Oh gosh, no. The welcome table? No. Then they give out the merch. She'll probably be trying to steal all the stuff.
She can work with Danny for the auction and hand the pieces off when the people.
You trying to get Danny a case? Danny gonna catch a case. That ain't what you want.
That ain't gonna work. No,
that's not gonna work either, William. She better not. But she don't have access to her mother's letter, so she can't get that. She don't even know that exists. What can Leslie do then but stand there and try to
come up with some stuff?
The easiest way to keep her out of trouble, in which I do not understand how this has not yet happened. I'm about to tell you, this is what needs to happen to keep her out of trouble, and I don't understand how this hasn't happened, being that Jacob, who is part of the family, is the police, and Bill, who is part of the family, is a lawyer, and Naomi, who is a part of the family, is a lawyer. Why is there no restraining order keeping her away from Laura?
And everybody keeping her away from the whole thing, but definitely Laura, because what she did to Laura today was just diabolical,
just crazy.
That was wrong. On
restraining order. Then guess what? She can't come. Problem solved.
Yeah.
Well, you would need to be able to have probable cause for the restraining order.
Well, Laura has probable cause.
She's a suspect in my attempted murder.
That was dismissed.
Well, how about me?
Was it dismissed?
It was dismissed because
or
they
did
couldn't
we just ignore it?
No, in terms of the show, they dismissed it because there wasn't enough evidence to move forward.
It's I think it's still a cold case technically, but she wasn't murdered, so.
But it was an attempted murder, and she's still intimidated.
That they can't
feel uncomfortable. Yeah,
an attempted murder that they can't prove and link to her.
They're still just wrong. I'm so mad that she got away with that.
Leslie is deadly hilarious.
Listen, and it's one of those things like with the fandom in the various Facebook groups. They'd be like, I need Leslie to get arrested and so on and so forth. I'm like, y'all don't watch soap operas because that's the whole thing in terms of her character. It won't be until maybe 7 to 10 years that someone will let it slip that Leslie was the one that there's proof that links Leslie to them. That won't be until about 7 to 10 years because that's how soap operas work.
You're right.
Although, what I will say is they have been doing things in a quicker timeline, I guess, because they're new and they don't know how long that they're going to have. They've been letting things go on a little quicker than most soap operas would.
But my deal is, what would happen to the storylines if Leslie did get arrested? Because she is one of the main proponents of the story.
I say arrest her and let her go to trial. She'd be funny as hell in trial.
You show no fight.
Okay, so listen, y'all. Here we go. It's 10:38 Eastern Time, November 14th, 2025. Here is my prediction for Winterfest.
All right.
Vernon is gonna be outed, and not in the way that he wants to be, with whatever's going on with him and Sharon. It's not gonna be the simple surprise we're thinking. Number 2, Haley gonna slip and fall and drop that little vial she been poisoning Bill with on the dance floor. For everybody to see.
A long time, but he's not.
She drank the wrong cup.
Right. Kat and Eva, they gonna tear it up. They gonna tear Winterfest down from shred to shred, from limb to limb. They gonna tear it up.
All in the fall.
And Ted and Nicole are gonna get back together. Those are my 4 predictions as to what's gonna happen at Winterfest. They're playing Winterfest up so much, it's gonna be the culmination of all things.
Something's gonna happen at Winterfest. Something very significant.
Haley gonna get busted with that vial. It's gonna pop out because she always keeping it in a bra or in a pocket or something.
She's always digging it out of her bra.
Digging it.
Like, for your husband can't keep his hands off you. How in the hell he ain't found that vial yet?
He ain't found that vial yet. I don't understand.
You know what? That's one thing I envy about you women. Y'all got pockets that are just naturally born.
Look, right up underneath the top.
That's true.
That's where the mini bottles go. It's got to go somewhere.
That's where the mini bottles go.
Yeah. Stick it right in the cleavage, right in the middle.
Yep, right there.
You ain't got to do the middle. You can lift it up and tuck it under. That's even more inconspicuous.
I know that's right.
Well, that's true too. But
oh my gosh.
Winterfest is gonna get set off, y'all. So that's what's gonna happen.
Ted and Nicole gonna get back together potentially. Kat and Eva gonna fight.
Kat and Eva gonna tear it apart.
Haley's gonna get outed, and Vernon's gonna get outed.
And now Leslie gonna get ticked off because she gonna see Nicole and Ted get back together. So she gonna throw a hissy fit, but that's about all Leslie gonna be able to do because it's gonna be too late by the time she catch on. She gonna be so starstruck and power struck with whatever they give her to do, because they'll probably give her a microphone, let her be front and center and just let her talk. She gonna be so blinded by the lights and everything that's what's gonna happen. Marvella, she didn't catch it, and you know how soap operas do. She walk in because we thought that Vanessa caught Joey talking, but she gonna say, Haley, what are you doing? What happened? She ain't catch her because her back was to her. If anything, she heard $10 million, and she gonna explain that away.
Yeah,
that's not gonna go down like that.
That was too obvious for them to show that clip. She ain't catch it.
She didn't catch her because her back was to her. She had at that point she had already put the vial away and was talking about the $10 million. That's the part she came in on, was $10 million.
I'm convinced all of these characters have hearing problems because they don't never hear nothing.
Nothing at all.
And I'm nosy, and I know my husband get tired of me because I'd be like, "Who you talking to?" and what I heard something about something. What they said now? What's going on? He'd be like,
"That's why your Spanish is getting better and better every day."
Better and better, because now he used to could speak in Spanish, and I wouldn't know a thing. Now I can pick up a whole lot of it and repeat at least 75% of his conversation. He'd be like, "Damn!" I said, "I told you I can understand. I can't speak it back, but I can understand."
And see, in terms of unfaithful spouses, Vernon is gonna have to be 10 times careful than the normal person would, because Anita notices everything.
Everything that smell. You smell like you
Yes,
smell like a woman's perfume. Dang.
She noticed the perfume. She noticed the cufflinks. Now, who pays attention to what cufflinks your man wear?
But Vernon is slick though, because he comes up with a I won't say a valid, but he makes a logical explanation for each one. I'm like,
that's that politician in him. It just come up with
I'm like, the dog of me is like, I low-key want to be like you when I grow up, because let me go ahead and come up with something slick on the cuff like that.
I mean, it's so smooth. He's never rattled. Oh,
That's
baby,
that
I
politician.
cycle through them from time
politician
to
is
time, but I
smooth.
always come back to my favorite. But I got to cycle through all the other ones I have from time to time.
And then it's like, oh, that one woman that used to work in the Senate with me back in the day, and he's like, oh yeah, old dusty woman who was stuffy and always had an attitude. Yeah, she showed up in the bar and I gave her a hug, but I guess the perfume was just a little too strong and just lingered a little bit. I'm like, you are slick.
Yeah, because what that did was it covered his bases if it ever come out that he was there. Remember, I told you I ran into such and such.
But then they're gonna say he was there with the woman, because she didn't act like she necessarily recognized who Sharon was. So he can say, I was there with a colleague or a constituent or somebody from Banneker. That's who I was meeting with. They're not gonna say, because she didn't approach her as, oh, it's articulate, let me get your autograph. So I don't think she placed her. So Vernon's slick tongue. He's Sweet Willie now. Slick back.
William, I don't want Ted with Shanice. That's a ship I do not support.
But I did catch the flirts.
It's flirts, but I don't support that shipping.
I think what it is we all love Shanice and we want her with someone.
Yes, but the thing is that the way that Shanice is that she wouldn't entertain it. Because even when her and Derek were entertaining whatever it was that was going on with them, she told him straight up, like, you still love Ashley. I'm not about to sit here and be your rebound girl.
Exactly.
Point blank.
I agree.
I'm going to name Vernon a pimp named Sweetback.
I am hollering.
Sweetback? Oh, God.
You don't watch the Boondocks, do you?
Angela, you don't watch the Boondocks?
I've watched it some. I do remember that name. I'm like, should have named him Sweetback.
No, it's a pimp named Sweetback. You got to say the whole thing. It ain't Sweetback. A pimp named Sweetback.
Can I just call you Sweetback for short?
No. It's a pimp
named Sweetback.
That's Vernon. That's Vernon.
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna find somebody new gonna come for Shanice, and she need her own man that hadn't been cycled through. Isaiah, I don't know who
I want. Ain't seen Isaiah yet.
I don't think I want him with her.
They got everybody with Isaiah. They got Eva, they got Kat, they got
because there's only how many eligible men. That's why
they didn't try today. They tried to put him with Crashley. Damn, Haley want him.
They could bring back that other fireman that was helping Derek.
Haley,
yeah. Now you know what? I actually might be here for that.
Other fireman.
The other fireman. Yeah. What was his name? Quellen, something.
Yeah, he could go flirt with. Yeah, he could go. He could be at the hospital and flirt with Shanice a little bit.
What y'all think, Ashley? Because that little girl, nobody ever figured out her name. Y'all didn't tell me in the comments what the female firefighter's name was. If they ever get together, and I think it was too steamy for them to leave it alone, what is Ashley going to do when she see Derek with
crash out?
If she see Derek with the other fire,
and Keisha, that's gonna piss me off, because you gonna sit there and just kick the man out after you done found out he can at least stand
somebody else.
And then now you're gonna be mad because he entertained somebody.
I knew it was something like a L. Leela is Liam. Yes. So what's the girl's name? Type in the girl's name if you remember what her name was. But I'm here for the new character. Shout out to Beyond the Gates and the casting department for not only giving us a new set, but 3 new characters.
You just haven't called me yet, and I'm still waiting for my call.
You got to audition,
call
baby.
back, man.
Tell me when and where I need to audition. I'll send something.
If I just told my husband yesterday, I said if I was still in Atlanta, I would have been all over Fairmont Crest, just like I was all over Tyler Perry's set and all over what was the show? Now I don't even remember the daggone show that I was on. What was it? How I forget that? The one with the one with the family, and it was one of the earlier Tyler Perry's. Anyway, I'll think of it.
Oh, wow!
See, because you were saying it, and I was thinking Family Affair, but that's not it.
No. It was one of the earlier ones that I did frequently.
Dang,
I would have been all over Fairmont Crest. Yeah, I would have seen me at the country club sipping. I'd have been at Uptown. I'd have been doing it up if I was still there. I hate that. Well, for that reason, I moved. That's the only reason. But hey, Allie. But
well, hello, Allie.
Yeah,
Allie,
but anyway,
you saw it today. What was the other firewoman's name?
Let me look this up.
I'm looking. I'm trying to see.
What I do know is that if Derek and old girl get together, it's gonna be quick, and he gonna get hitched and move on, and she gonna feel dumb.
You think so?
Dumb and lonely.
It wasn't for better or worse. Maybe it was for better or worse.
It's not for. I think it was for better or worse. Yeah. No.
I think no.
That's the one with
the have and have nots. It was the have and have nots.
It was have and have nots. Better or worse is the one with Angela and
have and have nots is the
one. I cannot find her.
That's the one I want them to bring back. Is the for better or worse.
Yeah, they kept calling us something. We were so caught up in them kissing, we forgot the name because he mentioned her name. We have to go back and watch it. But with that, are we ready for the church announcements?
Yeah.
All right, hold on then.
Oh, yes, praise the Lord, saints, praise the Lord. We have reached the part of our program where we are getting ready to hear our church announcements over at Fairmont Crest CME Church. The church announcements are short on today. Due to the last minute submissions, please make sure that you submit in all your submissions by Wednesday of each week so that our church secretary can be able to make sure they are gathered and compiled accordingly. We only have one announcement on today. We are in need of assistance for the Winterfest. Our good old sister Leslie Thomas. She is working tirelessly to obtain and secure some sponsorships. She needs help with the decorations. She needs help in terms of vendors. We want to make this a big old celebration for this 2025 year and close it out just as well as it started. So please, if you would like to make a contribution, whether it's in love, whether it's in elbow grease, or whether you just want to be able to say, good sister, I am here to wish you all the best of luck in this endeavor. Please see Sister Thomas. And always remember that we are a community of love, acceptance, and inclusivity, and that we respect one another as God respects and loves the church. So please keep all dialogue, interactions, and communications respectful and in good spirits. And always remember that false prophets are always trying to break through these gates, but our good sister Ursula is always at the helm and at the front of the gates, making sure that these false prophets do not enter. Now, the devil may try and slip through a time or two, but the good Lord on Ursula's side is able to snatch them in their crossways and is able to just make sure that they get back to the pits of musty hell where they will be for all eternity. These are your church announcements. Govern yourselves accordingly. And I turn the services back over to Sister Ursula.
Well, I
But
think
Donald, I do have one more. I do have one more that just came through. We do have a date set for the annual father-daughter dance hosted by none other than Dr. Ted Richardson. Usually it's co-hosted with him and his daughter Kat Richardson, but this year it will also be co-hosted with his other daughter, Eva Thomas. So
praise the Lord.
Very
Praise the Lord.
interesting father-daughter dance this year.
And there is another announcement just to piggyback on what Brother Donald said about our false prophets. If you are in the group, you may have noticed some structural changes. And the reason that is so that we can keep those people out. So if you're asking, it's telling you that you have some posts that may have been declined or haven't been pending yet. They maybe have been thinking that it's caught up for spam. So give me just a moment. But also, you have to have your comments approved now, at least your first ones, to make sure that you are governing yourselves accordingly in the group. So I have to go in and approve your comments. So if you haven't posted in a while since the change or commented since the change, and you're wondering why you don't see your comments automatically, it's because I have to approve them. And also the membership. Our membership is growing, but now you have to answer membership questions and agree to the rules of our community. If you do not do so, your membership will be declined. I try to be nice and decline with feedback and let you know what you need to fix so you can come on in. But those of you who do not, you're not getting in. Spammers, you're going to be automatically banned, period. This is not a political group. This is not a religious group. This is not a
bash people group.
This is not a 100 likes for 2 loves group. We don't do that here behind the gates. We talk about beyond the gates only. Also, there is a group, not a chat anymore. It's a message board. There's a main message board, and then there is the Fairmont Crest Gentlemen's Club message board. Ladies, stay off the gentleman's chat, please. I say it repeatedly, and some of you I remove and you come back. I remove you and you come back again. If y'all check your DMs, I try to tell you why I have removed you. I am not ruthless, and y'all don't have to fight against me so hard that y'all fighting to get in this main thing.
We bind it in the name.
It's for men only. Y'all can say what you need to say in the main chat. It's for men only. If you want your own space, hit me up in the DMs the way the men did and give me a suggestion for a chat, and I will gladly oblige you. But stay out of the men's chat. Please, ladies, please. Y'all making me work harder than I need to, and I shouldn't have to go in there removing with ladies every day. If you go in there and you see my name, I am the administrator. I'm not reading or interacting in their chat. That is just for them. I am just there to remove you all. So don't say there's a woman in the chat and I'm going to be the second, third, and fifth woman. I'm only there for administrative purposes only. So ladies, again, stay off that main chat. Okay? All right. Good. Wonderful. All right.
Where we at?
Y'all go ahead. It's time for y'all to vote for who is giving the eviction. So while we go to commercial break, y'all go ahead. Those of you all put in the chats who you are putting up for nomination for eviction this week. And we'll be back with our formal nominations. But we're going to go to break, and we're also going to give the trivia answers. So here we go.
finished with you. 23-hour lockdown.
It is good. Very good. Oh yeah.
After cheese was really good, the collard greens was
Hi, how you doing? Hey, how are you?
Best empanadas.
Oh yeah? Yeah, you guys tried it?
Good.
Yeah, so my horizontal line is a little off. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold tight.
Hi, I'm Maurice P. Carey from CBS's Beyond the Gates and a proud, decorated United States Marine Corps combat veteran. As a veteran, I understand honor, courage, and sacrifice. And as a way of showing gratitude, Paramount Plus is giving 50% off for life to veterans and active duty service members on new subscriptions to Paramount Plus with Showtime. So let's celebrate our heroes during Military Appreciation Month. And don't forget to catch me on Beyond the Gates weekdays on CBS Paramount Plus.
Okay, Angela, so let us know who got the answers right.
Hold on, I gotta stop the feedback. Say something again.
Hello.
Okay. It's Marvella. Not to say that sadly, but Marvella, yeah, you and Allie, between you and Allie, it's just like
She said, okay, Marvella, congratulations. Everybody give it up for Marvella. She has got the entry into the Procter & Gamble basket. So you see, you have gone into, look at all those entries, y'all.
Wow.
Dang.
That's good.
Somebody in there is going to get them a lovely Procter & Gamble basket full of all of that lovely Febreze and detergent and
where's my
Tide sticks
and
and
my Febreze?
All kinds of good stuff.
I had baked cinnamon apples today.
My chair is just all of a sudden.
Yeah, that one is downstairs. This one is the
will not let me be great.
Warm sugar something. Wake up.
I'm up.
You got to stop all that flashing. Just turn your background off.
Who, me?
No. Donald.
What are you talking about?
Yep, because you flash it on and off.
Your pillow
Oh,
keeps
yeah, your pillow.
Yep.
Oh, I can't help that.
No, just take your background back off. We see the pillow. Let us see the pillow because the
all right.
is
One second.
Okay.
Look, I got the scene on.
Okay. For some reason, my desk chair just wanted to set me down in the floor.
There it is right there.
Uh-huh.
That was a good one.
Allie said her name is Cheryl.
I know that's I've been on here trying to find her, but I can't find that
real name. I know I have been too, but that's all I got.
I've been up here looking this whole time. I can't
Those two had to have dated before. Someone posted in the comments or in the chat saying that.
Jordan said they had to have.
Yeah, because they couldn't have. Because the fact that she was able to roll up on Derek and be able to plant one and then it go to the couch. No, y'all had to have had history before Ashley, and Derek probably chose Ashley over her.
Waiting with the boxes. Remember, wasn't he supposed to be waiting in the truck?
Well, I don't know about that.
The other guy,
Liam. Oh, you mean Liam? Oh, maybe.
No, I think he was loading the chair into his truck.
No, they did that already. They said the chair is loaded up.
Oh yeah, that's he left. No, he left. He said, "I'll see you at the fire station." He left
because they drove separate.
They drove separate cars,
Yeah.
So he left.
Yeah,
and that's
he
how
did
she
leave.
ended
That's
up
right.
pointing him. He left. That's why that happened. Donald, since you're here tonight, what's your first nomination? And let me read Allie's first. Allie said she is nominating DSL for what she did to Laura, Eva for charging Kat up in her own place, and Nicole Mercedes for suggestion DSL help with the Winterfest. Those are Allie's nominations. Okay.
I think I'm gonna go with Naomi this week.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Naomi this week because you're starting to enter the territory of Nicole where you're feeling like you can't be touched because of your profession. It's giving that you think that because you're a lawyer or that you are
Can't be wrong.
that you are basically the innocent one and that your morale is higher than everyone else, that you can be able to condescend on everybody. Especially the way you've been condescending on Jacob the last couple of weeks, I'm not a fan of it. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Naomi this week.
Okay.
Which is funny because I was a diehard Naomi fan. Now you're annoying me. I don't like that. This is not cute.
Allie, she is doing
she
is doing too much. That's why she's doing too much.
Angela.
Naomi's, like I said, she's been working my nerves. I mean, I think I voted for her the last 3 times, actually. So she's still there. I am upset with Eva, even though I don't know, between the two of them, it is kind of funky. But yeah, you can't come in my house and fuss and cuss me out. You can't do that. But at the same time, I'm still Team Eva, but yeah, that is a little bit ugly. But Kat deserves some of it. And both of them, I think they just need to be in a ring somewhere, like they say in the old days. Put the two chilling out of the bus. My daddy used to say that, and just let them fight it out and be done.
Not in the bus.
So, yeah, that's what he said.
Oh, yeah, I was going down the
let them off on the side of the road. They go fight and get back on the bus.
Wow. So. My two are okay.
Go ahead.
One is Sharon. Sharon, I know you got it out for Anita. You had a problem with Anita, but Anita is the reason why people know who you are and people that you have a name again and that you're able to tour. So if you are betraying our good grandmother, you wrong for that. If you take Vernon from her, if you are not on the up and up, and even if you are on the up and up, I don't like the way you flirting with that man. Anita has given you a second chance, and Sharon, I don't like how you handling her husband. I would have you by now. Number two, unfortunately, my vote goes for Andre. Why Andre? Because Andre lied to Danny. Andre looked her dead in her face and lied about why he didn't want to be in front of the camera, and he's going to allow the spot to blow up and, like Keisha said earlier, mess it up for everyone because you're going to have to get caught in a lie.
Just like Derek.
And you know that Danny has proven to you over and over and over again, she is ride or die for you. I don't think there's anything you can tell Danny at this point that is going to make her not stick with you. She just said, no, we don't do lies. We don't do uncertainty. We don't do any of that. You tell us what it is.
The truth.
And I think that Andre should have just said, okay, you know what? This is what it is. And Danny would have found a way to work on it, even if she hadn't sent the lawyers to do whatever you needed to get done. That's it. Keisha, wake up. Look.
Both of them got one eye. See, y'all should have had a drink like I did.
Keisha done got to the point where she doing one in.
I got energy drink and Coke.
No, I'm not asleep. I'm still trying to find this child.
Energy drink and Coke. That works.
But
no, I'm still actively looking for Cheryl.
Why are you trying to find her real name? Is that it?
Yeah, I want to find her real name.
Something else. I just can't remember what.
Sharon had Vernon first. That is why she was irate. Plus, they share a son named Sean. What?
This is news to me.
William, Joy, and where are you getting that information from? First of all, Sharon had a crush on Vernon. They were never together. He chose Anita.
He making up storylines. Go on, Vernon. I mean, not Vernon.
William. Sharon, a son.
You making up a
pull that out of Layfield.
That's what that is.
Yeah, Andre, I'm upset with you because we got a good thing going. You have confessed your love. You have pushed her. You added the son part. That's what I'm going to say because there's nowhere in the plot. But Andre, as much as you have taken 100 steps forward, you took 52 back with not telling the truth. And Danny has proven that she's ride or die for you. So you need to just come clean, no matter what it is. Take a page and a lesson from your Uncle Ted that hiding the truth, half truth, and omitting of truth gets you divorced. So don't take another L like the rest of the Richardsons and Allie always say. Don't be that. Don't do that. And tell Danny what's up. That's my nomination. Keisha.
Well, definitely Naomi. Because I'm really, really tired of her. Like, for real.
Yeah.
She done drug this whole hormonal, I think I'm pregnant, I ain't pregnant. She done drug it into the ground. We tired, let it go. It is not worth destroying your marriage over, and that's exactly what she's doing. She beating Paul Jacob into the ground every chance she get for no reason. And I'm just tired of her. So Naomi for sure. Andre because he's trying to F it up for everyone. And I had another one. Who was it? Oh, Eva for rolling up in that girl house.
Yeah, that was still wrong for rolling up in
that
house.
Was tacky. That was tacky.
Your own house.
That was asking for a behind whooping. You ain't gonna roll up in my house.
Eva, I don't care how right you think you are. I don't care how much you trying to stand on business. When you step across my threshold, all bets off. Same thing for Leslie. How she keep stepping up in their house, and they just nobody door work. Nobody lock doors. Y'all don't close slide doors.
No, they don't lock doors.
In this daggone soap opera, they don't lock no doors. It's crazy.
And Kat and Chelsea place should be full of flies because they don't even close the door. All they got is a screen, a curtain for the outside world.
And she ain't even learned because the very next day her daddy walked in, said, "Oh, the door was open."
Listen, they need to call ADT or something.
Allison done came up in there and snatched Chelsea up out of there with their open door. Y'all ain't think that y'all relying on security at the front again?
You need a dog.
Y'all are relying on them security guards down there, and we already done told y'all Fairmont Crest security is trash.
Look, Allie and Marvella trying to nominate to deter us from the death.
Chelsea wasn't going to kick Eva out. I think Chelsea
Chelsea's place. Chelsea was right. Let him have it.
Chelsea wanted to see it. She wanted to sit back. Her and Tomas both, because Tomas ain't stopping either. He stood back like, They both stood back. So let me watch this unfold, which is exactly what they're gonna do when they go down at Winterfest. Everybody gonna stand around and watch them tear Winterfest down. I can't wait.
That would be.
I want to see all kind of garlands and crushed Christmas tree bulbs and ornaments everywhere.
And like fighting somebody get pushed into knocking down the big community Christmas tree.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wanted to see them destroyed. Like I want to see it toe down.
Take some garland and wrap it around somebody's neck.
Writers, listen, y'all do a good job of listening to us. Y'all need to go on it right there. And
Alice, I feel like we are watching the same show.
Oh, we're watching the same show. You just watching it with blinders on.
No, seriously, Allie, let's give you a moment because we know that Mimi is your girl and you are overseeing the renovations, which should be almost finished. But being that we got a new cafe, now the crew can work on Naomi's office. But why is your girl flipping out every chance she get, running her marriage into the ground, being so self-righteous, and then throwing digs about she don't keep secrets? Alice, she hadn't told her daddy about Haley. She hadn't told her mother that her father is having her a new husband investigated. She hadn't told Jacob that Ashley still had feelings for Andre. We know she didn't tell her husband about what's going on with the Duprees. So that's 4 secrets right there that she has not divulged, but she is steady. She is throwing the rock and hiding her hand and calling the kettle black. So you being her biggest ally, which we love that for her because she has a fan base. You being her number one, give an explanation and an official statement from the law offices of NHH as to what Naomi's problem is. And we'll give you the floor for just a second. I think she is, because she done went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah, she is.
She lost her mind. She's definitely lost her mind.
And we already gave her the raise the feminism flag and stand up for womanhood nod. We did that earlier. We gave her that.
We said that her and Ashley need to start the She Woman Man Haters Club.
Exactly. But that's what they're doing. But I think what she's doing to Jacob in the meantime is a travesty.
Yeah, she didn't leave Jacob alone for real.
Naomi told him at the table, did you tell her that you still having her investigated? When he was talking about the work trip and then he found out they were going to LA, she threw in the fact of what about you still having her investigated? So she said, yeah, I know about that. So she said that today at lunch or dinner, whatever they was at the country club. Go back and watch it. She said, you're having her investigated, the private investigator.
She did.
She's going through some things. We're working on it. But DSL is attempted murder. She attempted murder months ago, back in February. We're in November now.
She is just trying to divert attention off of Naomi. Your Honor, I object to the argument of the plaintiff. She is just trying to create a diversion.
Sustain. Allie, you are overruled.
Yeah.
It's her trauma and blames herself.
We all got trauma. That trauma is not an excuse to be a bitch for no reason.
She's just going through it. She does need therapy.
She definitely needs therapy, but not from her auntie.
You are right about that. Okay. Go ahead, D. You are right about that. Absolutely. She does need therapy. Have we done trivia answers? Yes, we did trivia answers already, Marvella. You won. You must have been out there when you said that you won the entry into the basket. We put it in and all of that. So you must have stepped away. Yeah, we already did.
I think that's right. I think Naomi wants Jacob to basically call it out so she doesn't have to.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, she want to treat him so bad that you make him break up with you. And that's a classic move because you don't want to say, I'm divorcing him because he wants a baby. And they're going to say, well, did he tell you? Did he tell you he wanted a baby? Did he push it further? Well, no. Okay, so all of this is in your imagination. So she want to treat him so horribly that she say, he walked away from me. He left me.
Yep.
No, I agree. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go and we're going to do the character theme songs. And then Keisha's going to make her announcement. She's got a little bit of time to think. So we'll be right back with that. Dun, dun. Well, if I can find them. You know why I can't find them? I didn't load them in. Y'all hold on 1 second. I got a technical difficulty.
That was me earlier.
Oh.
And then I got in on Chrome the second time, and then it wouldn't let me talk. So yeah.
Sometimes it just don't let you be great, and sometimes you just, But I want her to get it together. I want Naomi to get her life. I'm rooting for her because I genuinely like her, but right now she's making me not like her. She's making me upset because she got a good man, and there's so many people out here who want a good man, and she running hers in the ground. She running hers in the ground, and then her and Ashley gonna be sitting somewhere in the bar talking about, I want a man.
I want a man with me to love me and keep me, and yes.
Somebody that's not going to lie to me, and somebody that's not going to say they want something or they don't want something. And da-da-da. Girl, he ain't mentioned that baby no more about let's try again. He ain't said nothing else to you. You keep bringing it up.
He's just sending you
an uptown gift.
The Broadway are insane.
Wow. An uptown gift card at that. All right, let's go with these songs.
More while the weak ones fade. Empty pockets.
Cause I saddle up my horse and I ride into the city. I make a lot of noise cause the girls, they are so pretty. Riding up and down Broadway on my old stud Leroy, and the girls say, save a horse, ride a cowboy. Everybody says, save a horse, ride a cowboy. Well, I don't give a dang about nothing. I'm singing and bling blinging while the girls are drinking. Long necks down, and I wouldn't trade old Leroy or my Chevrolet for your Escalade or your freak parade. I'm the only John Wayne left in this town, and I saddle up my horse and I ride into the city. I make a lot of noise cause the girls, they are so pretty.
My old
That's funny when y'all
say
want to talk about not this morning when she said she wanted songs for thing. That's the first thing I heard of felt was Creep for Vernon, and y'all put it right on.
Save a horse, ride a
cowboy.
Okay.
What an appropriate song.
I love me some Big and Rich.
Let's wrap this up.
Do. Oh, okay. After the dark. Donald had an emergency, something he had to take care of, so he had to step away for a second. So he's not having technical difficulties. He's handling school business. Keisha, your exit. Are you ready to make your announcement?
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right.
Well, Your Honor, despite bribery attempts by the plaintiff's offices, it is time for Miss Attitude Hormonal Bitch or whatever her name is today.
Attitude
Hormonal. I'm tired of her. I'm so tired of her. It's time for Naomi to go. Go on a retreat or something. Get your life together. Pray. You need to go pray. And make right with your husband or let him go because we tired of you. Like, for real, for real.
Well, Naomi, you have been kicked out of the gates.
buy me some Winterfest tickets.
There's your ride, Naomi. There's your ride. We will see you next
week. Got a police escort.
Wow.
That's your ride, girl. Winterfest, three Winterfest tickets at that, not 4. Alex,
one, you got 3.
You got 3 Winterfest tickets. Listen, bless her heart. That's all I can say. Bless her heart.
I'm sorry, Allie. I had to do it. We done gave her grace far too long.
She has had a lot of grace, and I pray that she does good. And with that, let's go ahead and get some prayer going.
Why that keeps doing that.
Oh, my heart just dropped right quick, y'all. This has nothing to do with Fairmont Crest. I just happened to look and my phone came up with these pictures of Halle Berry and Reggae Jean Page in a romantic comedy, and them like all coupled up, and I was like, what? Wait a minute, but it's for a new movie. So I was like, oh, okay. All right. Emergency averted. Let's take Naomi to a women retreat this weekend at Fairmont. Yes. My prayer,
y'all need to lay hands on her collectively.
Yeah, my prayer.
Y'all need to do a deliverance.
Yeah,
look, they need to do a deliverance.
Yeah, something's going
on.
Right.
What that man say about what's going? She ain't right yet.
She ain't ready yet. My prayer is for the florist and event planners of Winterfest. Y'all hard work is about to be destroyed big time. And I'm just praying for y'all not to get upset, because Anita gonna write y'all a check. You're gonna be paid, but your hard work is gonna be towed all the way down, because they're gonna tear Winterfest apart. Okay.
I feel the tree coming down, and I feel the cake that our baker from Columbia is baking is gonna get destroyed and smashed in somebody's face.
Yeah, that's gonna be good.
That's gonna be a good.
Not smashing their face, somebody's face getting smashed into the cake.
Yeah, that's gonna be a wasted ice.
That would be good too.
It's probably gonna be that good buttercream too.
Yeah, now that commercial
in the cake.
A football commercial. I think it was all the Heisman people and whatever, and then they
they were playing football in the
football in the banquet and tore the whole thing down. That's what it's gonna be. Bless their heart. Angela, you ready for the gatekeeper announcement?
Gatekeeper of
Okay, now go.
Do y'all have 2 screens though?
Huh?
I have 2 set, like one big screen that we're usually on,
and the little screen is showing you on the side. That is the new Mars feature, and it's showing you what it looks like if somebody wanted to watch from a vertical angle.
But that's the part that's giving me the double feedback.
Because just to see it's not on there. You can hit the button and hide it. Hit the little blue button under the phone. There's a little blue button.
Is there no audio coming off of that?
No, it's just a view. So I don't think
definitely every time you play a video or some music, we definitely get feedback on it on our end.
Because I don't see a button to hide it or do anything. I have to do a middle thing. It says picture in picture, and then I can mute it, but that's it. But anyway, that's neither here. We'll do that later. All right, the gatekeeper of the week, according to my paper. No, I'm just kidding. Is Loretta Eldrin.
No,
that was last week.
Yes.
So we're doing the one that I basically.
You got the wrong show order.
The one that I sent you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lennon Jones.
Thank you. For some reason,
well, I asked my husband to get me the show order. This is the one he brought me.
That's from last week.
Well, it kind of still worked with the whole thing again.
Well, that ain't it though. God bless her. Look, see, this is reality show here. We have everything going right, but for some reason, another, the gatekeeper, I don't know why it's
Lennon.
Well, his picture, I had it, but it's saying for some reason it's an invalid file type. But y'all give it up for Mr. Lennon Jones, who is our gatekeeper of the week. Yay! So shout out to him, and we'll put his picture up in the group. I don't know why.
It's cold in here.
God bless you.
Up and you look nice and cozy.
I see
that. You just need a Papa chair. You just need a nice Papa San chair. You just be bundled up right there.
Girl, I got me some hot
chocolate. Big window behind me, so it's cool by this window. I'm gonna get some blackout curtains.
Praying for Sharon. If her intentions are no good with Vernon, Anita will snatch that $15.99. Yes, she will.
Ooh,
yes,
$15.99.
$15.99. I ain't never seen a wig that was $15.99. But if you're saying that's how much, that's how much it is. I am praying for Sharon. Because Sharon wrong for that. Sharon is definitely wrong for what she got going on.
I hope it's nothing really. Yeah.
I pray that it's nothing. I pray that granddad is not involved.
Be nice for Anita.
Anything, but Sharon, if you got ulterior motives in what you are doing, because I still, no matter what, at the end of the day, I do not like the level of flirtation she's doing, whatever she's doing. I do not like it at all. She being way too friendly and familiar with Vernon.
I agree.
So regardless of what it is, she's doing too much. Come back to the hotel and let me show you what I mean. What you talking about? You left your cufflinks on the dresser. For what reason did Vernon have to take his cufflinks off in his shirt?
That's what I'm saying. That's
you ain't gonna take your throat is up here. Your mouth is up here. You don't need to take this off to exercise this right here.
Isn't she a voice teacher though? I think that's what it is.
That's fine. What does it have to do with his cufflinks?
I hope she is. I know
he had to take the jacket off and get comfortable.
And I hope this
jacket is not attached to the cufflinks.
If you look. If I can't sing, I'm talking. If my tie, I need what I'm gonna do. If I need to get comfortable, I'm gonna do this so I can speak. I let my tie be loosened tonight so I could speak to the people. That's all Vernon needed to do. He ain't need to take no cufflinks and get comfortable and leave no cufflinks nowhere. And them good cufflinks that Anita bought too, what they doing on the dresser and you scared they got swept up in the housekeeping vacuum. Vernon, how was you going to explain that one if they had? That's what I'm interested in. And Keisha, performer of the week. That made me mad.
Let's see.
I think I'm gonna give it to Ted. Although it's too little too late, I think his speech with Kat was really moving.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I can give him that, y'all. Mr. Keith Robinson aka Ted Richardson, has gotten the honor from BTG of being performer of the week.
I have to look up that other song. You said he's got one with Nicole and one with Leslie.
Yeah, the new video of Weird Love or Strange Love or something love. He got Leslie in the video. So he had Nicole for Forever Bay, and this new one he's got Trisha Mann Grant as his co-star. So
Lord.
She may be adding training on the treadmill to make sure you aren't tired. Allie, girl, you be working it out for Granddad and Naomi. I'll give it to you. You trying. I give it to you, Allie. You are trying.
You're trying that one.
You're reaching.
You're trying harder than they are.
You're reaching, but you're trying. I give you an A for effort. Final thoughts, ladies. Angela, what's your final thought?
I am hoping Naomi can get herself together and stop being such a bee. I am hoping Anita does not kill Vernon before Winterfest. I am praying for we ain't seen nothing from Samantha, but I pray Samantha gets her head together because she due for another act up. So
No, I think they're good now ever since her conversation with June.
I don't know, because she still thinks that boy is her butter, and yeah, and I'm like, she
So
still hadn't turned off from him, so she's still gonna try it, I think. But who else? Anita, Nicole, I'm so tired of her too. So, but it seems that they are getting closer now that they are divorced, which sometimes happens. So we'll see what happens with that. And Andre, like Ms. Mendez said, you better get it together. Cause whatever you got, she is your ride or die. Just tell her. The truth shall set you free, son. Because right now, you digging a hole deeper and deeper with each lie.
Mm-hmm.
So just let her know what is happening. She's giving you an out to say it. Just let it go. Think he's a diamond smuggler? No, because they would have already went to his house and found him.
Who said diamond smuggler?
Where did that come from?
I'm just trying to figure out what he did that he's so ashamed of.
Like this.
I'll go next because that's what I was going to say. I think, and I'm hoping that's what this is because, sorry, it's something I probably fuzzed from this blanket and got in my mouth. But I think that, or I hope that what is causing Andre to live this lie is that he is in some sort of witness protection because he witnessed or photographed some criminal activity. So they sent him home away from Europe, and he's supposed to keep a low profile because if it's something like that, then that's forgivable because he's got to not say anything because of the program. So we're going to channel that kind of energy. Definitely in favor of and think that the fight is going down at Winterfest. And lastly, what was my last thing? Oh, writers, keep Cheryl and Derek. We here for it. We want to see what happens with this.
We like that, yeah.
And it's not even a not wanting Derek and Ashley thing. It's we're happy to have new characters.
They just have more
I
chemistry.
love that it's a Latino woman. And I would like to see y'all further develop that.
What's the drink called? Coquito? She's a coquito, not a vanilla milk.
Yeah, nice coquito.
She's a coquito.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to we need to get some Ashley some something. I don't know. Something.
I want to see Ashley get something, but I'd rather see Ashley figure herself out.
Yeah.
Because what I do appreciate that they do with this show is they use the show to address different issues, and they do it, rather discreetly through conversation. Because something they were talking about today, I really liked how they were brought up, like being able to help people. Something they said.
That and the way they were addressing Anita's health and making sure she got her.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was the health disparities. Yeah, I like how they slid that in there. So I'm hoping that they do the same thing with that. Like, I think that this is a good opportunity for them to do something with that.
My final thought is less of a thought and more of a question. How in the world did they keep Nicole's shirt thrown open into the perfect angle and set all day?
Tape.
And I said it had to have been taped down because that shirt did not move all day. It was perfectly placed all day. I said, as much as I undo my shirts, I can never get them to stay thrown open like that. So it had to be
double-sided.
So is that a good double-sided tape, folks? Fashion people out there, is that double-sided tape regular, or is that certain fabric double-sided wardrobe tape? I need to know
what kind of tape
how y'all kept Nicole's shirt thrown open like that, because I need to invest in some of that. Because that looked good. My final thought is you need to let Ted be so less loose in the lips.
Please.
And Anita, I don't understand why you so flabbergasted and pearl clutching about Leslie wanting to be a part of this event when you made it about Barbara, which is her mother, and Laura told you she's going to want to be involved, and you said, I'll think of it later. And the fact that you didn't revisit it and think that she wasn't going to come around, and the reason that you are ill prepared now is baffling to me. Because you said, I'll think of it. And have you been so busy that you didn't think of it? Did you just think Leslie was going to go away when you were honoring her mother? Now you're in a pickle and you have to think fast, which doesn't make sense to me because you had weeks to do it. At this point, if the restraining order isn't working, you're going to have to let Leslie be the greeter. She wants to be seen. She wants everybody to see her. She's going to wear a pretty white, sparkly dress. Mm-hmm. Let her be the door greeter to greet everybody to come in. Or maybe the high roller room for the sponsors. Let her be the sponsor host or something that will keep her occupied. I don't know what you're going to do.
Speaking of high rollers, before we dismiss for the evening, one subject.
Vanessa.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know we mentioned that she may be playing both sides to try to expose Joey. I feel more like that now.
Yeah.
After her interaction today.
With her,
her
friend.
And the fact that she sat down at the end and had that little smirk like, he loved me and now I'm in. I think she's avenging Doug.
Yeah, I think that she definitely has an ulterior motive. She's trying to expose what really happened to her husband. And I like the way that she is promoting being conscious of your addiction and more direct in your attempts to avoid your addiction with the gambling addicts in the club.
Mm-hmm. I like her makeup there.
Yeah, it's nice and soft.
It's nice and soft.
She's very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Also, speaking of money, how much money does Leslie have? Because she building a sports complex. Mm-hmm. She done tore down the house. She building a new one. She paid for Mr. Lindquist's
that's what Anita said. You know I'm not giving any more money, right? She said, I got it.
She's talking about it just keeps coming. I thought it was one check every 6 months. That's what they originally said. And she only got $1 million. Leslie done ran through that million. So
for real.
What she got invested in. She must got something. She
said it's like an investment.
Maybe she bought all of the condos. Now that would have been smart.
She got the
condos as a rental investment.
She bought the house. She living in the hotel. She building a sports complex for Fairmont Crest. You just paid for Mr. Lindquist's surgery. You paying for Peach's health care. You're buying clothes. You bought your country club membership.
You know,
how far does $1 million go? And is she paying taxes on it?
Right.
Allie, we did talk about Haley and those drops and how she always got them up in her boob, and hopefully that during Winterfest she trip on a extension cord from the DJ booth and fall and the vial pop out her boobs or break or something, or somebody catch her putting it in the cup, because Naomi didn't catch her. She's gonna catch her more so on the phone, but she had that thing back, and we talked about why she always got it off in her boobs or somewhere crazy. Like, why you ain't even changed the vial to make it look like something? I mean, why it's still in this little dropper bottle? Like, you just not being inconspicuous at all. You couldn't be more
at all.
So go ahead and pour it all in the orange juice and just keep giving Bill orange juice. Just do something more than what you're doing, because you just, and poor Bill, he done had it in the soup. He got tea every time he turn around. It's supposed to be working by now. He's supposed to be feeling.
I haven't seen any side effects of anything.
Yeah,
maybe Randy gave her something that wasn't. Maybe he said because he didn't really down with her doing that anyway, just doing it regular. So maybe he just gave her a placebo.
Oh,
I think maybe he gave her something that's not working.
Because somebody said that before. They thought it was just water.
Yeah, it's supposed to be slow acting, and she's talking about speeding it up, and she's been dropping all kind of drops in the man's super stuff. I think Randy gave her the. I think he didn't give her the real deal. I think he gave her some olive oil or something. I really do. It should have worked by now, even if it so much as gave him a headache. Something should be going on by now. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much
for coming
and joining us tonight. We did not give y'all an after dark. It really wasn't nothing too spicy this week for us to go there. But we thank y'all for tuning in, for rocking with us this week. Next week looks going to be very promising, and we have all 5 days next week, I believe. So we don't have anything interrupting our Fremont Crest time. Leslie is a con artist, a pro con artists talk their way through. They never use their own money, but she has been using her money though,
and giving a lot of money away because she done bought Eva's apartment out.
I don't think they're gonna make. You think they're gonna make that a part? I think she's gonna stay a force, but I don't think they're gonna let her run out of money. I don't know. I think this is just gonna be in there. I don't think, because it's just like we said, we needed somebody with money that basically was on the other side, and that's Leslie.
Well, the quote of the week is, none of these people have money older than emancipation. I love what Eva said that. Mama, none of these people have money older than emancipation.
Who came up with that line? I want to know who wrote that one.
Right. That was good.
If whoever can come up, if anybody can find who the actors are that played the two firemen, we want to know so we can boycott and have them people back on.
Not boycott,
but yeah,
protest.
Whatever. Well, not protest.
Petition. We want a petition.
Liam and Cheryl.
Yeah,
but I think we're trying to find out who they are.
I saw her on something. I just can't remember what.
And it wasn't on. Hold on. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Let me get this.
Oh God, my eyes itching so bad.
Remember on that Tyler Perry's Meet the Browns? Was she the girl, the Latino girl at the end of that, during the end seasons, that was messing with
was that today's episode or yesterday's episode?
Yesterday.
Where my eye drops go?
You just put them in.
I know, and now I can't see them. I wonder if they fell on the floor, maybe. I gotta go take some Zyrtec or something because my eyes are itching like crazy.
Well, it's that time of year.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, if y'all find their names, put them in the chat for us so we can know who they are. We want to look them up some more.
Her name. Hold on. Yeah, she's just Cheryl, but the actor's not named.
Yes, I'm saying. So find her. Yeah, because me and Keisha were looking while we were. That's why our head kept going down, because I was busy looking for her name. I can't even find it.
Child, I done looked at people that the other actors are following to see if she'll pop up. I ain't found
her. I can't. Yeah.
Maybe she's a one-hit wonder. Maybe they didn't feel like they knew.
No, I saw her somewhere.
We don't want her to be a one-hit wonder. We want her back. She can't be kissing on them and it just be a one-hit wonder. That's crazy.
Well, that's all I know.
Right in your attempts to.
And that's all I know. But anyway, y'all.
Sorry,
everybody, see y'all next week. Our panel is falling apart. It's late on a Friday night. So, wow.
Look, she in California. It's 12 o'clock here, sister girl.
Well, that's what I said. Our panel is falling apart. So
right now,
have a good night.
Good night.
All right, y'all. We love y'all. Y'all have a wonderful night.
Bye.
Good night.
Stay safe.
All right.